Hush Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www Hush Your Face. www Hush Your Face. www.hushyourface.com.
The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Podcast show number 168 being recorded on September 9th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walks a Lot. Today I'm joined by my co-host, Gunny Chief. Welcome back, Gunny.
Hey, it's good to be back after this long hiatus.
That's right. Also, from the Great White North, the Canadian, Ryan Gibson. Welcome back, Ryan.
What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers.
Let's do it. Right. And Harlan Meeks, our special guest today, here to talk to you about Destiny and everything needs to be talked about on Destiny, that game. Yeah, well, he's here. Hi, Harlan.
Hello, I'm the Destiny correspondent, and I am in Indiana, if anyone would like to know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know where you were from. I would have said
almost Michigan-Ohio border.
Ohio.
But welcome back, people, and real quick, before the show continues on, I want to give a big shout-out and a big thought to all of our listeners out in Florida and Texas and everywhere, I mean, the whole world, right? But mostly right now in Florida.
Fire covered in water right now.
Yeah, and in Florida, I know one of our news machine, Andrew, is down there, so shout out to him, and hopefully he's safe with his family, and I know they got out, so they're in Atlanta now. But also to CeeLo and his sister Carla, you know, you guys have been listeners and fucking, you know, friends of mine personally for like a long time now, and you know, hopefully you guys are okay. I know they told me yesterday they were evacuating like yesterday morning or something, so hopefully they got out. I mean, it's just crazy down there, and so yeah, you know, hopefully the hurricane goes on through and nothing bad happens. And if you're out there in Florida, make sure to listen to us during the hurricane. Because why not?
Yes. Why wouldn't you?
Stay
safe out there, people.
You just listen to us.
As long as you have internet and you can download it.
Yeah, my in-laws are down there. You know, and you always say, oh, my in-laws. But, yeah, they're really nice people. And I wish they would have got out of there. But they said they're going to stick it out.
Wow,
whereabouts are they, though?
By Tampa. Right underneath the damn thing. I know. So
and they're staying, eh?
Yeah. So hopefully,
I'll be
thinking about them for the next bit.
For sure. And to everybody else who's out there, you know, you have family out there. Hopefully everybody's fine and okay. But big, you know, just want you all to know that you guys are in our thoughts and in our prayers. And also to our listeners out in Texas, I know we have quite a bit. It's our third largest states for downloads here in the U.S. is Texas. So, you know, shout out to you guys out there. Stay safe, people. That's all. And up here in Oregon, everything's on fire. That's just...
Yes, Lone Star, you are not alone right now.
Yeah, you guys are not alone. Yes. But Get all that out of the way, guys. All the tragedies. We're here to talk about video games this week, of course, and I want to talk some video games with you guys. But if you want to talk video games with other people, not just us, you can go ahead and join our Facebook community, Horrible Gamers Podcast community on Facebook. You follow our page as well, Horrible Gamers Podcast. You see us on there going live every Saturday. It used to be around 7:30 Pacific time. Now we moved it back a little bit to around 5:30. Right now it's 5:50 Pacific time. So we're going to try to do the show a little bit earlier now, guys, just because scheduling and just time. It takes so much time to do this show, man. Like, we take like an hour before we start recording, and it's wild. Like, today I'm surprised we started this early. Like, this is
so was I. I was not expecting us to actually start this early.
It's pretty amazing.
I told Harlan earlier in the week, I was like, yeah, we're aiming for 8 o'clock, but I said, I'm not going to tell you that for sure because
Yeah.
I don't want to say yes and have things not work out.
Well, with wife and kids, she needs to know what's going on, so she can keep them out of my hair while we're doing this.
Yeah, for sure. And
one of those things, because they're really young. So.
For sure. And you can also follow us on Twitter at _horrible gamers. Leave us a voicemail number at 971319141. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not used to podcasting at this time. I'm fumbling all my words. I apologize.
You're not drunk enough yet?
I'm not, really. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. It's too early for me to podcast.
Yeah, it's getting dark out and it's too early.
I know, right? Like, it's too early right now, man. Guys.
No, it's always weird because it's dark outside right now for me.
Yeah.
And I see Gunny's window and there's like sun beaming in his window. I'm like, this is
pretty bright.
Fucked up. What the hell's going on?
That's fine. It's dark. It's pitch black outside for me.
Yeah, I got
around the same time Gib is. So
yeah.
Sun sets over here in California.
Me and Gunny, we have sunlight right now. But yeah, guys, let's talk video games real quick. What we've been playing this week, of course, I've been playing some Deus Ex. I continued that from last week. And, yep, I'm still doing my thing in that game. That game is so good. I'm just having such a blast with it. I don't know why. Last year, I just wasn't interested in it at all. I didn't want to play it. I hated the way they did their pre-orders. And I bought it for like $20 this year. I think it was $25, and I'm just enjoying the fuck out of it. So it's a real fun game. It's a lot of stealth and a lot of stealth and action mixed in together. Like, if you go stealth at first, but like usual, it goes to shit like in about a few minutes with all the cameras and people looking around, and then you just kill it. You just kill everybody. That's easy to do. And I go hide in a vent until the alarm goes off. And then I go back out and kill more people and go hide in the vent again.
It's one of those games I've never played.
Me neither. Well, I played that. What's the first one, Deus Ex? Mankind Divided?
No, that's the one that's out right now. The Human Revolution was the last one.
Though.
Oh, Human Revolution, yeah. But I've had several opportunities to play this, Jesus. I do have it on Steam through one of my Steam sharing partners. Mm-hmm. And I've seen it cheap on CD Keys. I don't know.
It's a blast.
Yes, you're Ryan, but it's got that mixed reviews, and after what Ryan said, I'm like, I shouldn't even bother. But
some people
won't play it, man. If you enjoy those kind of games, you might get into it. Yeah. It didn't catch me. Like, I got to a point where I just felt like I was like, I don't want to play this anymore, and I dropped it. So
see, and I think I've tried this game sometime last year. I remember I tried it because I remember putting this game into a PlayStation or an Xbox and trying it, and like. In the first 10 to 15 minutes, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to play this. I was like you, Ryan. I was like, I'm not into this. I don't want to do this. I'm not going to play this. Fuck this game. And then now, all of a sudden, a year later, I'm playing it and I'm loving the fuck out of it. So I don't know what the hell happened there. Where,
that's happened to me with games as well.
You just all of a sudden it clicks. And you're like, how did I miss this last time? You just think to yourself like, what the fuck? But I'm enjoying it a lot. It's the third time today that I'm in the Palisade Bank. It's the bank that I went into last week and I killed everybody. Well, I went back, this week sometime. And you know how most games like Grand Theft Auto or other games, like any other game really, like if you go to, like, it's open world, you go to an area, you fuck shit up, you return to that area, usually everything's back to normal, right? Like everything's fixed, nothing's ever destroyed, everything's perfect, like you don't gotta worry about it, right? Like everything's just normal like it was the first time you destroyed everything. Well, now in this game is different because I returned to the Palisade Bank, and the first time what I did was I killed a few security guards, I hacked all their computers, and I hacked their security system, so I made their robots turn against the people in the bank, and they killed everybody in the bank, right? Like, they have like these mechs that deploy if the alarm goes off. So I turned friendly fire on, and I had them shoot everybody. So they did that, and I left the bank, whatever. I couldn't hack the main corporate vault, and I went back earlier this week, and I was walking in there, and like I noticed the receptionist was a different lady. It wasn't the same guy that was there last time, and she's sitting there talking to me, and like, you know, she's giving me the same dialogue that the guy last time gave me, but I could have the option to tell her like I already heard this before, so I did that. And you know, Adam Jensen, the guy that you play, he's like, yeah, I already heard it from the last guy. And then she's like stopped, and she's like, oh, yeah, he's no longer with us. And it's like, yeah, I know why. I know what happened last time. And then I was walking around the bank, and I couldn't help but notice that like they hired more security this time. They had like security guards posted at every single door now. And the bullet holes in the windows that were destroyed by the robots and the gunfire going off and everybody shooting at each other and all the crazy shit happening, all those bullet holes were there. And all the windows were still broken. Yeah. It's like all they did was like hire more security guards and replace the workers and kind of like reopen the bank, but they had everything still fucked up inside the bank. So what they did is they had set up these extra turrets that were not part of the actual, because in the beginning, the first time I went in there, they had like turrets on the wall. They had set up new turrets that are like movable turrets. You can pick them up and move them around. Well, guess what I did this time? I grabbed the security systems, I hacked them again, and I turned those turrets against the people. Nice. They killed everybody again.
You're evil.
and the fucked up thing is that these turrets, you know, you turn on friendly fire. They don't just shoot the guards. They shoot everybody, and they take headshots. They kill everybody. Like, if you're a civilian walking by, sorry, dude. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time. The fucking Terminator's coming to get you. So that happened. And so yeah, I did the second mission. I think I'm on the third mission now. The third time I'm in the bank today. Now I'm in the corporate vault. I had to go find some secret hidden thing that some corporation is trying to set you up or some crap. Something with the story. I kind of skipped the story. I don't really pay attention to it. I just like the hacking and the killing and the going invisible and all that stuff. It's really cool to me. But I'm enjoying that game, and if you find it for like $20, $15, I recommend this game highly to anybody who's into stealth games. If you're into a game like Dishonored, where you have like the option to kill and the option to let people live, you will like this game. It's just a different setting. You have guns and stuff in this game. In Dishonored, you have like the sword. I guess you have the one pistol, but whatever. You get what I mean. It's a different setting, you know, like a cyberpunk type fucking setting.
So isn't this game also like you have that option to have no kills?
Yeah.
Has this? I assume there's an achievement for it or something.
Yeah, I think there is. But because most of the enemies you can pacify them, like you can just knock them out to get by them, or you can hold like click down to kill them. I usually just knock them out because it's easier. You just tap the stick and it knocks them out, and they're out of your way basically. But you can kill people, and I've done it plenty of times. I headshotted people a lot of times. So I don't really care about that. I'm not the type of person that plays games that, you know, oh, I need to make sure I don't kill anybody to get the perfect ending. No, I don't give a fuck, dude. If you're in my way, I need to get through that damn door, and you're standing there just looking at me, and I can't figure out a way to get around you, I'm just going to shoot you, get by you, you know? Like, there's no other way around. That's what's going to happen. And the thing about this game...
like a Terminator, huh?
Yeah, and the thing about this game is, like, once you get into the main room you're supposed to be in to hack or whatever, like if you're supposed to be in the security room to hack the security room, you start realizing like, man, I could have came in through that window. I could have came in through that vent. I could have came in through the wall over there. I could have came in the other side of the map. Like you realize all the different ways they have for you to come into a certain area. They have so many different ways. Like you can sneak in there through the vents, never be spotted by nobody, but you know, how do you get into those vents? You have to figure that out, you know, and it's really hard, you know, when you're trying to get into a mission because it tells you just go here. And it's like, okay, you need to get in there and kill this guy or get him out of there. And you're like, okay, I'm going to get in there somehow. the front door. You know, like, I don't want to sit there and look around and fucking jumping around through walls and stuff. I don't know. I just do it that way. It's easier for me.
Whatever's funner, you know?
And it's fun.
Right.
That game is really good. I'm just enjoying it. And I think you would like it, Gunny. No joke.
All right.
But check it out. It is a beautiful game as well. Like, the graphics they're really good. I mean, there's times where the frame rates do stutter, and I noticed that quite a bit on the Xbox One. And yeah, I think it's a 30 frame per second game, and I think it goes down to like 20 sometimes, because I'm just running through the city, and all of a sudden my screen will just look fucking jittery. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? And the load times are really long. Like, if you die, you have to wait through like a long, long load time.
That's the reason I was glad I got it on PC, because the load times were so fast.
Yeah, you gotta wait a long time for those load times when you die, and the way it's open world, but there's like the subway station you have to go to every time to get to like a different map, you know, and they have these different maps, and to get to a different map to continue the story, sometimes you have to go to the stupid subway, you have to get on the train, then you have to watch him stand there, and there's like a loading screen they put into the game, kind of like what's that other game, Max Payne, you know, where they had like those loading screens that kind of tell you a story. But in this one, it's like, it's not even that. The guy's just standing there in a subway riding the train, and then you get to the other part of the city, but it takes forever. You're like, man, this is taking forever. Like, I don't know. But that's that, guys. Deus Ex, pretty old game, but I like it. Another game that I played this week, guys, for sure, has been Battlefield 1. I got the new DLC. It's called In the Name of the Tsar or something like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, TSAR.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Tazar?
I think it's Tsar.
Tsar? Kazar? Tazar? Whatever the fuck. Whatever. We don't care. America. Basically, it's a new map where there's a ton of new maps. There's like 6 new maps, 2 new operations, new vehicles. They added like at least 15 new weapons. They've added finally the game has HDR support on the Xbox One, which they didn't have for like the longest time. I mean, since launch they haven't had it. So they finally, a year later almost, add HDR support, and that makes the game look so much better. Like, I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. But now I can't even look at the sun in the game. I'm like, oh, that sun. Oh, it's blinding.
Yeah.
It's just if you never gamed on an HDR television and you never like noticed that, you wouldn't even care. You wouldn't even notice. But once you do, it's really hard going back to non-HDR. Like, just the difference is it's minimal. You don't really like, you know, it doesn't really matter, but when you actually notice it and you play it and you witness it, it's a big difference. And I could assume that happens a lot with games like 60 frames a second and 30 frames a second, right? I heard a lot of people complaining about Destiny being 30 frames per second on consoles and 60 on PC because the PC beta spoiled so many people. And they're like, there's no way I'm playing that at 30 frames. No way.
No, I'm better than that.
Yeah, you know, I want 60 frames all the way.
You see Master Race,
yeah.
Bro.
So there's that. I mean, so I played some Battlefield 1. The new operations are pretty cool. And the maps are really awesome. I mean, they're in Russia now. And they're based in the Russian Civil War. And so yeah, you're like Russians fighting against Russians. But you're like the White Army versus the Red Army. And I guess assuming
I would assume it would have been
war.
like Germany versus Russia or something.
No, it's Russians against Russians. It's like the White Army. That's what it's called, the White Army versus the Red Army. Okay. And based in the Civil War, and all these maps are covered in snow, which is really fucking cool looking. And just some of these maps are amazing, man. They added new bombers to the game as well, and they have like a new trench mode map where like there's like a bunch of trenches and there's like a no man's land in the middle of the map, like just flat, dude, and it has foxholes in it. And basically it's like, try to run across the map and not get killed and dive into foxholes while the fucking bomber is coming down from the top. The new bomber they added is fucking huge. It's like a mega bomber. This thing is like twice the size of the actual like bomber that's already in the game. It's twice the size of that bomber. It could seat like 4 or 5 people. And it's huge, dude. Like, it's big as fuck. And it's hard to take down, like really hard. And then So yeah, I played that yesterday actually with Destro, and I think you were in there, right, Gunny? But you couldn't join us because you didn't have premium.
Well, yeah, because I didn't have premium. So
that sucks.
So I went, and we were all at a party together, and I said, "So yeah, you know what? I thought I can join you because I would get that premium play, even though I'm not. It's always worked." And I'm like, it's part of that DLC. And I look on there because I knew I wasn't going to buy the season pass. I was like, man, I'm not going to pay $45 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, the DLC's $15. I did say I was going to buy it like a month ago because it did look pretty cool. I did watch those trailers with those new maps you talked about.
For sure.
And the guns. It looks awesome. So I'm like, $15, I'll pay for it. So I buy it. I'm like, okay, it's already ready to download because I got the good internet. I'm ready to rock and roll. What does it say? You're not a premium pass holder.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, something's broken. I don't know what it is. What the hell's going on? So I thought, let me quit out of the game and come back. It should be fine after that, right? So I come back, I go to play it, and I look on there, not a premium pass. I'm like, Urgh! So I look on.
No, premium, dude. Premium is 2 weeks early access.
2 weeks early, so you can't play it.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Sorry.
Oh, wait 2 weeks, motherfucker.
Sorry.
No, how long has it been? Has it already been a week?
No, it came out on the 6th. It came out the same day Destiny did, so it came out this week. But some of the maps were there like a month ago. Like they added some like one or two of the maps were there like a month ago. For some reason they added them early, and then they added like 4 new maps on top of that. But it's all part of this one DLC, and they added a bunch of stuff, dude. Like the game has been tweaked a shit ton because they added like a new system, like a perk system. So now you have like these little perks you can put on your guy, and it's really weird. I don't get it. So it's gonna be like a learning curve trying to get back into that game and learning how to play it. But
it's every game, really.
Yeah,
especially these days.
But Battlefield does it like a year after it launches. Like, dude, we've been playing the same thing for a year, and all of a sudden you're gonna switch it up and throw these perks at us and shit. Like, I don't know. But one thing I do have to say about that game is so beautiful. It's one of the best first-person shooters on the consoles right now. Like, legitimately, it is. I would say beautiful. Almost the best multiplayer first-person shooter on consoles at the moment. 60 frames a second, HDR. The maps are amazing. The battles are huge. 64 players on a map. It's just insane how much action is always happening in those games. It is crazy. But yeah, I know some people are going to disagree with me, especially after this game came out this week. But of course, I've been playing some whack-ass Destiny 2. So, first off, I'm going to preface this commentary about this game with me saying that I did not buy this game. So, I didn't buy this. My brother bought it, so I game share with him. I got it for free, basically. Thanks to my brother. Thank you, dude.
Nice.
But I don't know about this game, guys. I don't know.
What don't you know?
It seems to me like it feels like Destiny 1. Like, what's different? I don't know. Not sure what's different. What's different?
To be honest with you, not that much is different, but I think that's the difference between why I'm liking the game and a lot of people aren't, is I didn't play the shit out of Destiny 1. I played till I got to level 20, I did the story missions, and then I dropped it. I didn't play it anymore.
Same here. So
now when I jumped into this one, I was like, okay, the other thing is this feels more Borderlands-y Halo to me than the first one did.
It feels a lot like Halo. Like there was plenty of times me playing in that campaign.
That makes sense.
Which I haven't finished the campaign yet. I'm like level 7 or 8 or something, or 9, maybe even 10. I don't know. I'm not that far in the campaign. I'm like, I did that planet where you're like on the ocean. The second planet, whatever.
Titan.
The Goop Ocean?
Titan, yeah. You're in Titan where you rescue the one guy and then the wizards show up. Fuck those guys. Anyways, I'm on that planet and it feels so much like Halo. I'm sitting there killing these zombie-looking things and I'm like, this is the Flood.
It's the same people.
This is the Flood. These motherfuckers are the Flood without the guns on their hand.
You call this Halo?
They're the Flood, and you get to drive a fucking Scorpion, motherfucker.
Well, it is Bungie, so...
You drive the fucking Scorpion. They just painted that shit a different color, and they called it something else. That's the motherfucking Scorpion from Halo. If I was 343 Industries, I'd be suing the shit out of Bungie right now, saying you motherfuckers copied our assets, because that's a fucking Scorpion, you dicks. You copied them.
That's not asset copying, though.
That is copying the fuck out of it.
Not really, man.
But did the Scorpion have homing missiles?
Whatever. Same
I
bullshit.
think it just has the...
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's all it takes,
gun.
though. You know what I mean? Like, to have something different, and then...
It looks exactly the same. Just a different color. And it even handles the same.
Like I said, it feels a lot like Halo. It feels like a lot like a Halo game, and I like I say Borderlands because like when you go into those missions where you're like fighting big groups or fighting a big fucking huge guy or whatever, it's like, you know, Chromax in fucking Borderlands and shit like that. You know, it's like that kind of style, but it's more often, and I really like that, and I feel like maybe I might go back and play original Destiny at some point just to like see if I have that same feeling if I go back to it, because I never played it after all the new shit came out for it, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
That's when the game supposedly got good, right? Like I played it when the Dink was still the fucking ghost floating around.
Yep, that's when I played it too.
That's when I played that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, me too.
there's been plenty of changes to the game that I know that, you know, like there's changes to the game, of course, but it feels a lot like Destiny 1, and there's something about the game where I'm like, I'm enjoying it, right? Like I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm like, okay, this is pretty fun.
Play
But-
with anybody?
No,
Yeah, have you co-op with anyone yet?
I've
the
been
story?
doing the story on myself because everybody left me behind, man. That's one thing I hate about this game also. Like, I work.
Harlan
I
finished
fucking
the game,
work,
he came
all right?
back.
I work,
Yeah.
and then I work all day Tuesday. I didn't get off till 10 p.m. I download the game. I think I got the game Wednesday night, so I'm playing Wednesday
it's
night.
Wednesday. It came out on
Well,
Wednesday.
fucking weird. But
Right, that was
anyways,
the
I'm
actual
playing
release
Wednesday night. By the time I started playing the game, I had people messaging me telling me they finished the campaign. Like, hey bro, how far are you in Destiny? I finished the campaign already. I'm like, what? Motherfucker, I just downloaded this shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
I go, I finished the
pre-ordered it, you could
campaign.
pre-download it.
It was
Yeah.
like, did
So mine
you
was already
fucking, do
downloaded.
you even sleep, motherfucker? Like, and then, you know, like everybody, like, I'm not kidding. Everybody on my friends list has finished the campaign except for me. I don't know what the ending of that shit.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Oh, okay,
on
good.
my Warlock.
You haven't
Oh, see,
finished
on
it.
your Warlock, he finished it on the other guy, but not
On
the
the other
other
two.
guy.
Two. Yes,
Oh,
two
wow.
on two.
Wow.
The other two.
Finished it twice.
But not on my Warlock yet.
And he's played through a bunch of my game with me.
Jesus. But I mean, like, that's frustrating because it's like, oh, dude, whatever. Like,
Well, I did hear. I don't know. I think it was when I was in the party last night with who was it? CF Leo and his brother. They talked about scaling. I don't know if that was like in the first game where they talked about if you are at a party, like, so Harlan, let's say you're level, 29 and you're with Jesus and he's a 12. I mean, do the enemies scale? How does
Well, Harlan was getting, when we were playing, he was playing with me. He was way higher level than I was. I was having no issues killing anything. Everything was my level, but it seemed like he was getting his level loot and stuff, which was like all the loot was still dropping at his level for him, but it was dropping my level for me. So I think it splits it. Like it makes whatever you're trying to go after is your level, and whatever I'm trying to go after is my level, kind of thing.
Exactly.
It's like it's really
And
it
enemies
works really well.
are whatever level. It seemed like I had to stop shooting enemies because I was killing them too fast, so he could kill some enemies.
Yeah.
He said, "You kill those guys already?"
Let me go ahead.
So I basically just stood back, and if he
You
got in
just walk-
trouble, I would.
Instead of holding his hand across the street, you just let him. Okay,
Well,
all right.
I happen to
go
have
on.
I got lucky, and I got a rocket launcher that does cluster bombs after it
And
explodes.
it was pretty crazy too. Like
And
fucking explosions all over the
It's-
screen.
It's insane.
Yeah. Jesus, man, you should come play with us.
Yeah.
I think we'd have a good time.
maybe. Yeah, I mean, so I just finished Titan, that moon base, whatever the fuck it's called.
We can get you the
And-
campaign
and-
anyway.
Another thing about this game is all the missions kind of feel the same.
I agree with you. Like I
It's
said
like,
the same thing to Harlan when
we need you to go
when I
here,
was-
Guardian, and press X, and then
Yeah,
run,
well,
and then run away.
no, but my biggest issue was fucking like you would do a mission And then if you went to do like one of those, what are they called? Adventures?
Yeah,
Is that what they're called?
The ones with the
You go to
sword
do one
on
of the adventures, and then it takes you through the exact same fucking map that you just went through, the same path and everything. And it's like, well, that kind of sucks. It's like, at least send me somewhere different, set up a different part of the world for this exact mission. Like, I don't know why they didn't do stuff like that.
And it seems they have like a big map. Like the map is big.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, why am I running to the same cave again? Like,
well, once you get a sparrow, it makes everything a lot faster and easier. You just hop on your sparrow and you're there. Between that and fast traveling,
it's not really how long it takes me to get somewhere. It's more going through the same exact corridor,
using the same resources
for a different mission. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe during that mission you might veer off to a different section, but then you'll come back into the same map again that you've been walking through like 3 times in a row now.
Well, that's how Destiny 1 was.
Yeah, I know. But that's something that I wish they would have changed. I wish it was different about this one, but it's not, But I'm still enjoying myself, Jesus, and I think you should come play with us, and we might have a good time.
We might. Sure. But another thing, that I noticed, the game, when you finish certain missions, like I did this mission, and it was part of the story, I think, because I went to this cave, and I had to go to these mines, or something. No, I had to go into a cave. I went into the cave, I killed everything, and then once I killed the main dude at the end of the cave, I got my loot. I opened up the loot chest, I got my shit. I was like, how the fuck do I get out of this cave? Like,
fast travel.
I can't get out. So what I did is I jumped up on these, like I did some Skyrim shit. I jumped on these rocks on the edge of the cave. I got to the top. I found a hole, and I went down to the bottom of the cave. But you know what it did to me? Instead of letting me go back out, it put me in a room that I already went through, like in that same mission. And then
you had to kill all the enemies
And I had
again.
to kill everybody again and run through the mission, like half the mission again. I was
Jesus.
like...
I did the exact same fucking thing.
I've done it too.
The exact same fucking thing.
I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, I just came through here. I killed all you assholes. Now I gotta kill you again? Like, what the fuck?
I didn't really know about the fast travel shit until Harlan showed me. And then I was like, oh, okay. I can just fast travel out of here and go wherever the hell I want.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I just killed all these dudes. They're all spawn again. And like... So I had to go through that and kill them all over again, and
it blocked off all the doors when all those guys
smoky,
spawned.
right?
And once you kill them all, the doors open back up again.
Yeah, it's like, dude, really, this just happened. But yeah. Besides that, the game is all right. I mean, I don't know. There's parts of me that love it. There's parts of me that kind of.
Did you do any public events?
I did. There was one that I did in the very beginning when I first got to the Earth place or whatever the hell, that place where all the enemies are at. When I got there was a public event. I ran to it, and there was like one more guardian there with me. This big ass enemy scorpion fucking spider looking thing fell from the sky and it started fucking us up, and I kept dying and I kept dying and I kept dying. I blew off.
Was it over leveled for you though?
It must have been, because I think I blew off one of its legs.
Sounds like it.
But then he kept killing me. Yeah, it was
usually
bad.
you can get through those like with a couple of people.
I was like level 3, I think. 4.
Yeah,
that's pretty low.
You were way too early to be doing that shit.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
I'm over there just trying to fuck this thing up. It was killing me left and right.
You're like a little fucking kid walking up to him and hitting his fucking legs with a stick.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
They call it kindergartens.
That's what exactly. That's what I was doing. But yeah, I know that you are a huge Destiny fan, Harlan. I know we have plenty of those in the community. We have plenty of people that don't like the game, but we have plenty of people that love this game. Have nothing bad to say about it. Won't even accept you in their party if you don't own the game.
Yeah.
Harlan, talk to me about Destiny,
I think
man.
he's in the chat.
Hey, well, I've had 52 hours in Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
2. And, well, I have like 400 in Destiny 1. 52 hours in Destiny 2 already this week.
and just sleep.
It's all consuming, just like Fortnite was for me this last month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have a obsessive compulsion to play this game for the next 3 years until 3 comes out. I know you had mentioned that it seems like the original one. It seems like Destiny, but I guess Halo 2 seemed kind of like Halo 1 and Halo 3.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like
they can't really change the whole game, right? Yeah, they can't change the whole fucking game. They're going to piss all their fans off.
It has a lot more story. It has 17 missions this time, and they're relatively long missions. I mean, they're not like 2-3 minutes like the other one was.
Yeah, the other one
take almost a half hour.
Wasn't the other one you could run through the whole campaign like in 2 hours or 3 hours?
It was crazy.
Something ridiculous like that. Yeah.
And I know you were saying that most of them seem the same, but once you get to the later missions, they get pretty intense, and it seems like enemies are coming at you constantly, and you have a sliver of health most of the time, and it gets new things come out where you can have to do certain things differently than you've been doing it all the other missions. It gets a little better towards the end.
I see.
That's kind of where I'm at now, Jesus, where I'm like, holy crap. I'm like getting fucking demolished. Yeah. But, I end up making it through, but it gets really tough in the end.
It does. Especially if you haven't been grinding at all with public events or anything, and you have low-tier weapons. It's crazy hard. It really is.
Okay.
But between the adventures, which are the side quests, the patrols, the public events, the lost sectors, you can get loot. If you know how to do it, you can get tons and tons of loot. Plus the PvP Crucible, you can get loot that way. There's a lot of ways to ramp your guy up.
So have you tried the Crucible?
I have not. I did in the beta, but not since the game came out. I've been too caught up with the story and just running around with friends and running around by myself, finding stuff, and I'm just.
Did you do that mission that gives you like the super jump?
The Easter egg?
Oh no, I have not. No.
Where you have to like run that little gauntlet and then you sit down at the fire or something like that. Yeah, you have to run across the power lines and then run to the fire and sit down at the fire or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I kind of did that in the beta, but that wasn't unlocked. But I ran around those power lines and everything else during the beta. But
but there's a specific. You have to run through these specific wires, and then you jump off, and there's checkpoints where you got to get to the checkpoints, and then once you've gotten all the checkpoints, you run to the fire and sit down, and you turn red,
turn blue, or is it red?
I think. Yeah.
Okay. I saw a lot of blue guys jumping around like really high and stuff. But no, I haven't done that. I rarely go to the farm. I'm usually out.
Just something I thought you might actually do because there's not much left for you to do, right? So.
Yeah, I thought you would have done that too.
There's tons of like side. I've only done like
you didn't do a lot of adventures.
3 adventures,
stuff, right?
Yeah, I've only done 3 of those.
Yeah, you did a couple with me. I know that.
Yeah, and I've done quite a few lost sectors, a couple patrols. I'm really liking the public events.
Those are cool. I like those public events.
Yeah, especially if you get like
Watching
5 people in there at the same time.
Yeah, everyone's
and they're all like
fucking plowing down on something.
And you turn it into a heroic, because each public event, you can turn it from a regular one to a heroic by doing certain things. And then the loot's like massive loot. I've gotten exotic drops from those public events.
Nice.
Just top tier gear. Right now, as it stands, I've ran through the campaign with two different characters, with my Titan and my Hunter, and they're both level 20. They're both, their current power level. My Titan is 261. My Hunter is 241. And my Warlock is level 6, because I'm running him through the campaign. He's probably 5 missions in, and he's power level 72. So I want to get all 3 of them ran through the campaign, and at least up to 250. So I can do, I think Nightfall opens. I think Nightfall is I'll get these numbers wrong, I know I will. 230 is what you're supposed to run it at, and then the raid's coming out here next week or so. I'm thinking that's supposed to be 280. I don't know. Like I said, if somebody in the chat knows the exact numbers, I don't know the exact numbers, but I want to top those guys out, and so I can go through raids and stuff. 'Cause that's when you get top tier gear, like really high.
That's where the good shit's at.
Yeah.
See, all that just put me off. I don't want to do that. I don't want to grind and grind.
Dude, I'm just
raid.
I probably won't do that shit. I'll probably
like,
just
but isn't the raid like the funnest part of Destiny? Like everybody tells me the raid is the shit. You gotta do a raid.
If you got a team,
and I'm just like, dude, I don't want to like grind my guy to do the raid. Just to do it, you got to be a certain level. Like, no.
Well, because
I'm almost done the campaign, and I'm like almost at 200. So I mean, it's not going to be playing through the campaign's going to get you pretty damn close to where you need to be. There's not going to be that much of a grind, I don't think.
You finish campaign, you're almost at level 20, and then your power level's about 200, if not more.
Well,
That's
See,
just
now I
finishing
want
the campaign.
now I want to play this game.
But there's a plateau about
Get it,
260.
Gunny.
what are you even doing here, Gunny? You don't even have this game. Get out of our party.
I shouldn't be here, huh? I shouldn't even be allowed to talk to you guys.
No.
Yeah.
You don't have
There's a
Destiny
plateau
2.
around
You can't talk
260.
to us.
I'll mute
Yeah,
it.
it's really hard to grind
just-
from there on.
Just mute your mic for the rest of the podcast, Gunny. We don't need to hear you. But you can't leave. You have to stay.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, there's parts of this game that want me to play. There's parts of the game that I'm like, oh no. The Crucible, I kind of want to try that. That's the multiplayer, the Crucible, right? And it's cool, but then it's like, nah.
How did you think the guns felt? Did they feel
The guns
nice
feel
and crisp?
good. They feel good. They feel like any other Halo Bungie game. I mean, they just feel like, you're like Destiny 1, dude. It felt good shooting shit.
Well, I feel that the legendaries in Destiny 2 feel a lot like the exotics in Destiny 1. They're just, some of them are just, well, Gib, you got a gun the other day that just felt awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I've been using
low-level
mostly
gear.
pulse rifles and scout rifles, and I love the scout rifle. I got a pretty powerful scout rifle, and it's like a 3-shot. It's just like, do. And then, like, you have to pull the trigger again for it to shoot again. Like, it's not automatic.
Yeah.
And then I use an automatic rifle, like it's a pulse rifle, and it just fires, like, constantly. But I like the scout because I'm not wasting a lot of ammo. I do my 3 shots, and then I line up again and do my 3 shots. You know what I mean? I'm always hitting with every bullet.
Yeah.
Pulse rifles are 3 shots. Scout rifles are semi-auto and auto, full auto.
Oh, did I have it backwards? Yeah.
You said your scout rifle was a 3 burst. That's the pulse rifle.
I thought, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but that scout rifle you got when we were playing, you're like, man, this is just insane.
Yeah, because it was hitting super hard. It was like a 3-shot, and I'd almost have him dead in those first 3 shots. So,
yeah,
but not anymore. It's not that good anymore.
Yeah, well,
I think I got something new. So
you'll get some legendaries where you're like, this just doesn't work, and then you'll find one where it just, man, it zeroes in just right. It just
like Borderlands, right? Like
right.
It's the same sort of thing. It's like you'll pick up a shitload of weapons, and like most of them will be garbage, and you'll find like one really sucks and one the same gun, but it has different properties, and it's really amazing. You know what I mean? It works.
It also depends on your play style as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I like full auto guns, and you like more the scout rifle.
It threw me off when I was playing the game, and I switched to like I was like, oh, this gun has more power. Just click on this one, Jesus. So I fucking equipped it and I dismantled my other one. So I was like, I want more money.
Oh no.
So I I always dismantle my shit. I don't know why. I just do it. So I dismantled it. And then it was like
taking like a hand
single
cannon.
fire fucking thing. Like it was like a 1-shot. I was like, fuck.
And then it's like a 10-minute reload.
Where the fuck? I was like, what the fuck why did I do this? I should have just stuck to the other gun that I had. I was like, this shit sucks. But then like another thing happened to me yesterday where
the melee is really good.
No, it's super powerful. You just punch people and knife them and they're dead. But I ran into a situation yesterday where I was running through the platform and I was fucking jumping around. I was like, just go here and press X. I was like, all right, I'm going to jump over there. And I was jumping over there and fucking run into these fucking wizards that I've never seen them before. I ran into these assholes. And they're over there doing their fucking magic balls and they have their shields and they're fucking blacking out and they're healing up. And I couldn't kill them. they kept killing me. And they killed me like 4 times in a row. I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? This gun that I have is just shitty. So I go and I check my inventory.
Your new armor and shit.
No, you know that you
use
your energy weapon to drop their shield.
I had new armor and all kinds of new armor, like all super high level compared to what I had on. And then I had like a bunch of new fucking guns. Like, I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
You gotta constantly be changing that shit, dude.
Jesus.
Constantly be changing it.
Jesus, you would have known all this if you would have played Borderlands 2.
Basically, Jesus, when you run whatever armor you put on until you find that they're doing so much damage to you, and then drop back and check and see if you have better armor and start putting it on, and then go in and you'll find you'll run right through everything. Be like, okay, new guns, new fucking whatever. If you have new shit, equip it, and you'll get through that situation. That situation is telling you you're not at the right fucking level. You need to fucking equip some new shit to get through this.
But it was telling me get over there to that building, and you got to go through these guys to get to that building. So I was just stubborn. I wanted to kill those motherfuckers. I wanted to kill
and all you had to do was equip new armor and new guns, and away you went.
Wizards. Fuck the wizards. They're the stupidest fucking enemy ever created is them.
And like Harlan was saying, he kind of got cut off on this, but he was saying with the wizards, they put on a fucking shield.
Yeah,
right?
Do.
So you got to use an energy weapon to take his shield down and then kill him.
Yeah.
Because that's probably what you were running into is you didn't have something powerful enough to take their shield down, or you weren't using your energy weapon or whatever. So you're just fucking plowing bullets into him and doing like barely any damage to him.
Yeah.
Your energy weapon is made to break the barriers and shields, and then you switch back to your kinetic and you finish him off. Enemies that don't
He'll
have
be dead like that.
Yeah, enemies that don't have a shield, you can just use your kinetic weapon.
What's the trick?
Too much, too long.
To ask you, what's the trick for the guys with the shield? Are you just like, is there a quick trick?
You hit the ones that put their shield up. That
like
you hit the middle. You hit that
the center piece,
diamond. Yeah, you hit that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You do so much damage to that, and they'll stagger.
To go around the shield.
Yeah, they'll stagger back, and then that's when you start doing headshots when they stagger.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's too much shit to learn.
It's like any other game. It's just like any other game.
Too much. Hashtag too much. Not my destiny. It is not my destiny to play Destiny.
Well, if I'm on when next time you play,
man,
invite me in. I'll come in and help and show you the ropes if you want.
I think you'll have a better time if you fucking play with us.
All my friends are too high level for Jesus. They're too cool to play with.
Doesn't matter. Level doesn't matter,
man. They all don't sleep. It seems like everybody on my friends list doesn't fucking sleep.
Jesus, me and Harlan.
Hey, you're the nighttime guy, Jesus.
Point in the story, and we'll play from there. Because you're not too far behind me.
Every other game that Jesus buys, nobody wants to play with Jesus. Everybody's sleeping. Everybody has to work. All of a sudden, Destiny 2 comes out. Everybody stays up for weeks and doesn't sleep.
You got the sad violins, Gunny.
I know.
I have no friends. I feel like Eric.
I'm shaking my salt shaker right now.
I feel like Eric right now.
My warlock is at level 6. I can come in with my warlock and we can be at the same level and everything.
You should.
See, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid right now because
now
I'm like, I've got the community to play with. Where, back in Destiny 1, I didn't. I had
the community
and like
back
Jesus
then.
Said, they were all level,
same shit.
I'm level 28. What are you, level 2? Can't help you.
Yeah,
on your own. Why don't you grind?
Gunny, you don't have Destiny, Gunny. You can't come into my party. Don't talk to me.
Can't even speak to me. But now, guys, I the game. Now I'll be part of the cool kids club.
When we say that, this really happened to Gunny. This is how toxic the Destiny 2 community is at this point.
Oh, come on,
Gunny Chief. Gunny Chief wanted to join somebody's party. We won't say any names, but Gunny Chief wanted to join somebody's party, and he was denied because Gunny does not own Destiny 2.
I'm sorry, Gunny. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Gunny, they told Gunny, if you don't own...
Me and Gib were playing Destiny.
If you don't own Destiny 2, you can't come join this party. That's what they told Gunny. Gunny, I'm sorry.
I actually thought it was funny. I was like, what? I just wanted to see how the game was.
Cool joke, bro. Cool joke.
But if you're not part of the Cool Kids Club, you can't play it. Or you can't be in the party.
Yeah, you can be.
Like I said before, you can come into my party anytime, guy.
Awesome.
Not my party.
See, now I got the community. I should play it.
You don't own Battlefield Premium.
And I think the game looks beautiful. It looks great.
You should see it on the PC.
Everybody on PC is going to lose their shit when this game comes out.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They gotta wait a month. They gotta wait a month.
Yep.
But
I would
definitely
buy it on Xbox. That's where my friends are.
The only reason I didn't get it on PC, and I don't think I would have the community to play with on PC.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, no.
PS4 is the Destiny machine, though, guys.
I don't care.
Exclusive.
Ooh, what did they get? One strike?
They get strikes.
They got one
DLC.
Strike. They got one
early.
strike. Don't say
Which
strikes.
I played the strike on the PS4 on Destiny 1. It really wasn't that impressive. We weren't missing anything.
That's what you say, but tell that to the 30 million Xbox One users who bought Destiny 1 and still have it.
You know what, Harlan? I
played it on both.
do think it's possible that the Xbox One X will get some kind of enhancement. I don't know, as far as...
They said no.
They said no.
Nope.
Hey, but they're saying no now because, they got Sony's in their pocket.
I don't think Sony...
I don't
think Sony will let it
6 months from
happen.
now.
Sony won't let it happen.
Let me tell you something about Activision.
Crossplay, it'll never happen because Sony are a bunch of fucking dicks.
Gunny, let me tell you something about Activision. Activision is so deep, sucking Sony's dick so deep right now, so hard, that when they did the Call of Duty World War II beta, and they sent out emails with codes for the beta, it said, this is the code for your World War II beta on PlayStation 4 and other platforms.
Wow.
Other platforms. They didn't even say like PS4, Xbox One,
true.
and
Okay.
PC.
I thought that was a joke that somebody put on Twitter. So it actually was
other platforms.
consoles.
Other platforms. That's what they call them. They called the Xbox. They couldn't say Xbox. They couldn't even say the word Xbox on their email. That'd say and other platforms. Yeah, so fuck Activision with their bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought they would do it later and nobody would care later on.
Yeah,
as far as PlayStation or... Yeah.
But there's no way that Xbox One X will get enhancements. I don't see it happening at all. Not even like... Nope. It ain't happening. Just ain't happening. Just don't expect it at all. Might as well continue with your Xbox One S if you play Destiny.
You know what? It looks good on my Xbox One S. Fuck, it looks good in here on my 1080 fucking TV.
Yeah.
So
it's a good looking game. I really...
It is.
Yeah. I thought it was good looking.
It's pretty.
It's everything I wanted Destiny 2 to be honest.
Except 60 frames a second.
I didn't care about that.
I mean, that's a luxury, man. That's a fucking luxury. And people need to start understanding that.
If I wanted it to look beautiful, I'd get it on PC.
They still should have done it. Somehow, somewhere.
I would. I'd get it on PC if I wanted it to look amazing.
If fucking Call of Duty could do 60 frames.
Run it at 100 frames per second on my PC.
Well, isn't it like unlimited on PC? I mean, you can do it whatever your PC is around.
As long as your video card supports it.
Except for Crucible. Crucible is locked at 60.
Is it really?
Yeah, multiplayer will be.
Well, it's multiplayer,
right?
So.
I guess it would have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but everything else is unlimited. Unlimited frames per second. You can have 10,000 frames a second, guys, if your PC doesn't.
If you got fucking 3 1080 Ti's fucking crossfire
quantum computer
with a fucking i8.
Yeah.
67 million hundreds of fucking gigs of RAM.
But Gunny.
10 gazillion terabytes.
Gunny. I know you played other games.
Yes.
You know, you're the one guy that didn't buy Destiny. The one guy in the whole world.
Yeah.
What have you been playing since you were the one person on your friends list not playing Destiny? What were you playing?
Before I start that, the only reason I haven't gotten Destiny 2 is just because I didn't care much for Destiny 1. I'm not saying I'm not going to get it. It's just I have been playing a lot of other games.
If at this point you haven't got it, you're not going to get it. Just don't get it.
I will. I That's not true. I might still get it. So
Everybody's gonna be so
again,
high level.
Gunny's gonna be on tomorrow playing Destiny.
Everybody's gonna be high level. You're gonna be like, what level are you? I'm level 1, guys.
Hey, you know what?
No.
where's everybody?
I'll say it here in front of everybody. If you get Destiny, I will reset my Warlock and start playing with you.
Whoa!
Reset.
I will.
He has
I
to
will
because there's
reset
only
it.
3 slots.
No, but you don't have to reset it.
But
you
he
can
will.
play as a high-level character.
Yeah, but
and
he's worried
still-
about somebody being way up.
Yeah.
So I will reset my Warlock
Yeah.
and play with you.
Good friend. That's a good friend, guys.
I have 2 extra slots, so I can fucking.
I have
start
1 slot left open. Well, my
Wow.
other guy's level 1, so I guess I have 2 slots. I have a Titan, which is level 1. Then I was like, this guy looks gay. I'm gonna make a guy with the cloak. So I made a hunter instead.
I'm a hunter too. So maybe if I play with you, Jesus, I'll start a different character. I'll start like a Titan or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, my main is a Titan.
I've been playing. I like the hunter.
You're
I
a
just like the
Titan?
way he
Okay,
looks.
Maybe I'll do a
My main.
Warlock then. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should say that nobody played with me in Destiny 1. Break at the time.
Gunny, I played with you in Destiny 1.
Right? Shout out to Captain Hook, right?
All the original
I saw
Horrible
he was
Gamers
playing.
crew
I saw he was playing
played
Destiny too.
So-
with you.
Yeah,
I played with you.
Yeah.
Everybody was playing that game when it came out,
That's true.
man.
We did play, and I think Iams was playing too. I think we all
Everybody-
played multiplayer.
Everybody in the original Horrible Gamers was playing it.
Yeah.
And mostly everybody in the whole community was playing it, so... Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not really not that bad of a game. It's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Except
if
the
you look at it as a
grinding,
game
the grinding
and
kind of
don't-
sucks.
Well, that's part of a lot of games. Look at Fortnite.
But
Hey,
still.
I know you didn't play. I don't think you played that, but
Let me
that's
start
all
off-
that is. That's all that is.
I'll start off with that. I have been playing Fortnite. I really enjoy that game. I love the grind in that game.
So
It's a lot of fun. I don't know what it is, but I love, you know what my favorite thing, Harlan, is going into these houses and like, oh, it's got a basement. What's down? I know there's something down that basement. There's a chest down there.
basement and roof.
Oh, I love that. So right now I'm playing with, who's the big guy who's like the lumberjack? He's not the ninja.
Oh, he's a constructor.
The constructor. I love that guy. So, because obviously he can't get on roofs unless he's building the platforms to get on top. But so definitely I'm going down into these basements looking for any kind of chests I can find. And I think, after you play it a lot more, that they're going to have ammo, all kinds of crafting materials.
Since you're the constructor, a good thing to do, this is what I do now, is I just get up on top of a roof and then I build platforms from one house to another, just straight across.
I never thought of that.
Now we can hit all the attics. You don't have any enemies. You can get all the attics. Yeah, that's what I do now.
Because that's a good place to find those other chests as well. And you can get parts, traps, things like that.
Yep.
So, yeah, I've been enjoying Fortnite. I haven't been playing it as much, but I like the fact that, now that the game's new, so everybody wants to overbuild and overprotect. And, but yeah, I can't wait to get to the higher levels because right now it's just kind of build your fort and then a few enemies come and you just pop them all in the head. And just wait for more waves of enemies. And they're all coming in the same direction.
It gets
that'll
harder,
change.
dude. It gets way harder.
You watch elemental enemies and
have you done any of the new stuff, Gunny?
I haven't done any of the new stuff. No.
What's that
I haven't
called
done
again,
any of those-
Harlan?
Survive the Storm.
Yeah, the Survive the Storm stuff. It's like a horde mode. It gets crazy.
Looks like fun. Yeah, I just haven't done that. I've just been trying to go through the story campaign to kind of get my guy leveled up.
Yeah.
So to get to the higher levels, because right now it's kind of boring after you build or go and collect items. That's the other thing. I was playing with this guy the other night where he didn't even have a mic, but we were just kind of talking through the regular chat.
Yeah.
Text. I'm like, okay, so you're the builder. Let's go. We would go to his fortress and I would drop resources. Then we joined public games and
wait. You're the constructor and you made that guy build?
Well, he was the builder, so
okay. Your character specializes in it.
Well, what I would do is I would go put down those things that help it stay stronger.
Oh yeah, the base.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Does it only last for so long, or could you actually put like 2 of those down? Like after
only one can be active at a time, unless there's a character that has an upgrade where you can have 2.
Okay, because I know it gave you that option later on. Like as you, not even like 5 minutes later, you can actually put it in a different location.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool because, especially if more enemies are coming around the west than the north, then you can go and put it in that area, which I thought that was pretty neat.
Every one of those classes and subclasses have a different setup of things they can do, and that to find the right one that for how you play takes a while. But when you find that one, oh my gosh, you wreck.
And you're right. This is definitely like a looter and a shooter because I had people coming in like, here, take this gun. I'm like, oh, sweet. It's a legendary or it's a copper. I'm like, I like this gun. So then I would drop them like a rare or something or, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I need to come in and drop you my rocket launcher. I got my hydraulic rocket launcher.
I haven't used the rocket launcher yet. I do have one in the inventory.
Problem is, Gunny, is when people drop you stuff, you only get it until the gun breaks. You don't have the thing to make it again.
Schematic.
Right? So,
yeah,
the schematic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never played this game before.
Yeah.
No, never played Fortnite at all, eh? Me either. I don't know what you're talking
I love it.
This Fortnite
it's really good.
game, I don't know.
Gunny plays it one mission at a time.
Yeah.
But
that's why he's one and done Gunny.
No, he actually came in and played 3 missions with us the other night. But
three missions.
Yeah, we all got so tired. It was late. We just decided to.
Hey,
that's what it was. He knew you guys were gonna get tired, so he was just like, maybe I'll just keep playing until they're ready.
You guys left the party. See, I'm on vacation this week, so I went and played some more, probably till at least 1 a.m.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's Fortnite. The other one I played was Sniper Elite 4. Now I finished the story.
Yeah.
I've heard about that.
The story's good. I like all the maps. Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 pieces of DLC. I'm trying to think of what they're called. I think it's Death Storm or something like that. So that first one, I think that's where you go and you kill Hitler. Spoiler alert.
Not gonna play it now. It's so done.
So that one's okay. So this last piece of DLC, this map is huge. Probably some of the funnest times I've had just playing.
Is it the biggest and bestest map you ever played?
The best in Sniper Elite 4 for sure. I had a freaking blast. I must have spent like 2 hours in this map.
2 hours? What the fuck were you doing for 2 hours?
Man, I have to kill everybody. Everybody dies.
Everybody?
Everybody, man. I take everybody out. I'm even shooting the birds. Because I love just sniping dudes, and that bullet time is freaking awesome. Even if you're not like using the bullet time to slow down, if you just kind of aim in on dudes, it'll actually slow down, actually do that animation for you. The other thing I love doing is where you're setting down those traps by the doorways, and if you walk away far enough from it or run away far enough from it, eventually somebody will come through that door, and it'll actually just go to a cutscene and just show that person's skeleton. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I think I was hitting record that like every 30 minutes. So yeah, that last mission was freaking awesome.
I think you sent me a message the other day, and it was like, the DLC in Sniper Elite 4 is really good. I was like, why are you sending me this?
I don't know. I was so excited. I just
randomly sent me a message about the DLC in Sniper Elite 4.
Yeah. I had to share it with somebody. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The fact that it's like at this castle, and there's like this huge library, and inside there's different rooms, and the art style of it, the way it's set up, is just perfect for just taking out dudes with a sniper gun. Yeah, I was like, forget it, I'm not going stealthy. I'm just going to take everybody else out. Loved it. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad I finished that. It's got multiplayer with all the maps. I think I played that with Andrew, our news machine guy, a few times. And it's got like a survival wave bots in that game too.
What do you survive against other enemies?
I think they're bots. So I don't know how many waves there are. Eventually I'll get to that. It looks cool.
Okay. Anything else?
Played Sniper Ghost Warrior 3.
Oh, wow. You're just sniping everything.
That's what I'm saying.
I played this on PC. I think it was like $13 on CD keys, so I had to pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I didn't really care for it. Only played for like probably 2 hours. But
Still what you expect.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't. I didn't like that. The what's that thing that goes in the air that you release to go and scout? The drone thing. Because when you release that drone and you start moving it to an area, it's like it's got this wavy feel to it, like it made me seasick. I'm like, what? Why couldn't they just keep this thing stable? It's like flying all over the place. And
so it's like a real drone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're just like trying to control this thing. And you got to be up super high, otherwise they're going to spot it. And the other thing is I noticed too is even if I zoom in, like I can see the enemy, you have to actually get the drone close enough for them to spot it. There's no button that lets you spot that enemy. Does that make sense? So you actually have to lower it down. Like, okay, can you auto find this guy or what? I didn't like that. I wish they would have allowed you to like press LB or, X or something to like the enemy. But I didn't like the missions. Like a lot of them I noticed were like, okay, go in, take this guy out over here. Okay, that's it. Now just get out of the area. Extra. I'm like, what?
That's pretty much all the missions.
Had, like times on it, so people would like. I guess people can speed run these missions. That's just not fun at all. Especially if they're only going to be like, if you can make them a minute long. So much for an open world game.
Mm-hmm.
The driving, it's got that. I noticed it's got that Far Cry engine. I'm not saying it's trying to be Far Cry 4, but a lot of the same mechanics in the game. Right?
Totally feels like a Far Cry game. That's what I said when I was talking about it back in the day when it first came out, right? Like, it's Far Cry and you're a sniper in the game. And
pretty much.
That's it, really. I mean,
yeah, and I noticed it's got the bed where you can change the time of the day. I don't know, maybe that matters later on during missions, but it was like always dark in the game, always nighttime.
Yeah, you want to kill people in the dark, man. You don't want to kill them in the daytime.
Yeah,
it's easier to get spotted. I
didn't like the fact that some of these early missions where, okay, yeah, they probably spotted you, but then they got those missiles they're going to send down on you. I'm like, what? Like, I guess you can hear them whistling. They're coming at you. So if you hide, they're going to send these freaking missiles raining down on you. You got to run away and wait for them to, for everything to cool down. But, yeah, I don't think I'll go back to it. So,
I fell off of that game really quick, too, man. I tried going back to it plenty of times, and it's not for me. I just don't like the mechanics in the game. Like you said, the drone feels like a fucking real drone. Like it fucking tips over and shit. Like it's really weird the way it flies. And it's just everything about that game. It's just something about it. It's too open worldy, and it tries to be too much like Far Cry, where you have to craft, and then you think you have a silencer on your sniper rifle, but all of a sudden it'll break after like 3 shots.
Yes. Oh, I noticed that. So you have to, when you go back to your home base, you can repair it.
So it's like, but what if I'm not carrying an extra one and I miss those 3 shots, or I need more than 3 shots to kill people? Like, what do I do then? Just I'm fucked, I guess. Like it really sucks.
Yeah, and then the story is it starts off actually kind of strong, actually, right? In that prologue.
The prologue is really good, where you get caught with your friend or whatever, killing those Russians or something like that, right? And like
that's your brother that you're with.
Yeah, your brother, but you both are snipers, right? Like in the Marines or some shit.
Right, and you're actually in conversation with him in the prologue, and then actually going forward, and that's pretty cool, actually. I enjoy that. But then like something happens, and then it's like, boom, you're the next mission, and then the guy's on the radio going, "Sucks about your brother," and I'm like, what did I miss? Like, did they cut a part of this game out?
Really? You didn't catch the whole part where like he gets caught and shit?
Yeah, but then it immediately goes to the next thing, and then the guy goes, "Sucks to hear about your brother," and I'm like, okay, that's it? That's all you had to say? Either way, you know what?
What are they going to tell you? Like, they're a bunch of military dudes. They don't give a shit about you or your brother.
Maybe something. Maybe somebody can give you something about it. But
you want a hug, Gunny? You want a hug because your brother got kidnapped?
Okay, but are you going after your brother? I mean, what's the deal?
Yeah, you're going to rescue him. You're going to rescue him after you take down the country. You rescue your brother, obviously.
Right. I shouldn't complain because Sniper Elite doesn't really have a story. I mean, it kind of does, but again, it's all about that shooting.
It's just about those cool kills and those cool cams and the slowing down the bullet and all that shit. That's the fun part about it, right?
So, other than that, I've been playing. I played a little bit of Path of Exile when that first came out on Xbox, and I didn't get too far in it. It does feel a little bit like, what is it?
Diablo.
Diablo 2. So it's okay. I'll definitely get back into that more. I'm still like in that beginning area, trying to find the coast, wherever the coast is.
Okay. Anything else?
I did play Battlefield. So last night after I couldn't get in, I was like, screw it, I'm still going to play. So I played with randoms, and that was a lot of fun. Played at least 4 or 5 different maps, the original game, and I had a blast. Again, that was my favorite game of 2016.
It is still like one of my favorite multiplayers to go to, man. It is. Yeah. Like it's so much fun.
You said last one, let's play Battlefield 1. I'm like, I'm in. Count me in.
Yeah, like for sure. And yeah.
So I even played that. I know.
Didn't you play HGP's 2016 Color Palette of the Year game?
I did. But before that, Ryan actually had to pull me away from Battlefield today to do the podcast because I was playing with our community guy, Frida Bandito. And I'm over there just yelling and screaming. That game gets me so excited. Let's go defend Charlie. No, back to butter. It's, love it. So just playing all the original maps. And last game I did play Doom. I played it when it first came out. And I don't know how, I didn't make it too far. Maybe, I don't know how long that campaign is. Because I must have played about 4 hours on the original. So
it's a good amount. I'd say it's a good 10 to 12 hours.
I must have played it for at least 7 hours yesterday. And I don't know, I got to be getting near the end of it.
Depending on how much you get stuck or lost.
Yeah, and a little bit of exploring as much as I can to try and find whatever I can. Those codexes and the secret little dolls and stuff that you pick up.
Yeah.
That game is, I'm having a freaking blast playing this. I got the BFG yesterday.
Nice.
Looking good. And it only gives you it's only going to give you a couple rounds in it. So, and you learn, especially if you die, you know where you're going to need to use that at.
Yeah.
Because I noticed even today, I target an enemy, I shoot him with the BFG, and it'll actually this lightning bolt will go to the next enemy and take him out as well. I thought
big
that's
fucking
so cool.
gun.
Love it. It doesn't give you that much gasoline for your chainsaw. I noticed. So
you'll pick it up.
Yeah, but I'm putting my skill points into. I'm kind of putting them across the board from my health to my weapons to my suit, things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm getting through it without any problems. I did have a problem with one of the bosses yesterday, this Necropolis boss. And that was a lot of fun where he's shooting fire and he's got this purple shield that's out. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to YouTube because I died 6-7 times. Then I realized I got to do the double jump. And I kept at it, man. I kept at it till I killed him. And it was real satisfying.
Yeah.
Just to kill him and go on.
Game's a lot of fun.
It's a ton of fun. I love the red color palette. It's shiny. It's gooey. I love it.
But you know what has a better color palette? Rainbow Six Siege, Gunny. Have you played that recently?
I haven't played it. I don't know why. I just haven't played it.
The new DLC came out this week. I tried it.
New maps?
Yeah, new map. Yeah, new characters and new maps. They've added, I think, 3 new characters to the game now.
Yeah, I
3 or 4
that,
of
but I
them.
didn't see.
Are they part of the Year 2 pass?
Yeah, they're part of the Year 2 pass, but they added 4 new characters instead of adding just 2 this time. They added 4. They went all out and just fuck it, release 4 new people, and they did for the season pass members because I saw them using them and their abilities are kind of lame. Like one of them drops like this trap thing that like if you walk over it, it shoots like these little spike ball, like a little like a what's those things? Like a spiked little thing, and it shoots into your ankle and it poisons you, and your guy has to like stop and pull him out.
I did see that on Twitch. Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
And there's other different ones, but the new map is all right. The theme park, I thought it was going to be a little bit better than what it is. But it is Siege. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I was expecting.
There was one that was like a warehouse.
You think you're going to be riding roller coasters?
That's what I was thinking. I don't know what I was expecting from that game. It is Siege, but I mean, like, there's like a haunted house like room that you go to. Yeah, and it's like a haunted house, and you see like Dracula and shit, and you see like the Addams Family house. You see like pictures on the wall, and you're like walking through there. But you know, it's hard to like really take the beauty of the map in and the detail of the map in when you have to worry about some dude popping around the corner and shooting you, you know?
Yeah.
So I was playing that last night, and yeah, I don't know. The map's all right, and the new characters are all right. I don't know. I wouldn't have bought the Season 2 pass, though, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would have after...
Nah, I mean, I bought the first one, and then, because I caved in, right, I wanted those new characters, but, like, it don't seem like I'm missing out on much from these characters. I feel like with all the characters that I have already unlocked, I'm not, you know, it's never like it's unbalanced or nothing. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing anything by not having those guys.
I feel the same way when I go back and play it, but it has been a while. I've never thought, I need a season pass. You know, I need that season 1. I've always had a... Even when everybody picks their character, I'm like, okay, I can always choose who I want.
Yeah, like a different one, right? Yeah. So that's the way I've
plenty.
Gone about it now. And they did some different nerfing to like some characters this time around, because when you first launch it, it'll tell you like, hey, we took the ACOG scope away from this guy because he was too powerful with it. And instead of the ACOG scope, we're just going to give him like the other scopes, and he doesn't get that one. And we nerfed this guy, and we gave this guy a different ability, and we gave this guy a different perk, and they just did a whole bunch of changes all at once. And yeah, I don't know how that game is going to do, you know, with all the people that are used to using those characters. Because I know I like to run the ACOG scope on my guys, on all of them. And now I think it's like Jaeger. He doesn't have it anymore, so I don't know what the fuck.
I usually use the red dot.
Yeah, red dot. Reflex, whatever. But anyways, that was Siege. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, Glenn. Anything else, dude?
No, that's all. That's all this week.
All right. Ryan, Canadian. This has gone forever. Like, this is the longest.
Yeah, it's okay, man. I actually, we've already talked about the 2 games that I've played this week. Yeah. I've had a really busy week with some personal stuff going on in my life. So, yeah, it's been Destiny and Fortnite, and that's pretty much all I've played this week. But I'm excited for next week. I think it's next week? No, 2 weeks from now. Pinball Effects 3 finally comes out.
Yeah.
Ooh, September 26th, guys. For all the pinball fans out there. It's coming. It's coming. Yay. All right. Yeah. That's it. That's it for me, guys.
And 3 days away from that, it'll be Cuphead.
Yep.
All the big games coming out now, man. Like,
Cuphead looks awesome.
I'm excited for Cuphead. Like, that's like the one game I'm excited for right now, too.
Really? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Now you're excited for Cuphead?
The weird thing about that game is, for me, it's like a love-hate thing, right? Like, I loved it when I first saw it. I was like, oh, it looks cool. And then I was like, it looks lame. And then I watched more of it. I was like, it looks lame. And then I loved it, and then I hated it. And now I'm like,
Jesus, ask you something, Jesus. How are you feeling about the Xbox One X this week?
I'm not feeling it.
You're off again, eh?
I'm off. I'm off.
He's off the train.
I still have my pre-order. But I'm off the hype train.
I'm hoping he comes in next week and says, Destiny 2, the most amazing game ever, because I played it with LowWattLiving and Gib. That's a joke.
Hey, it's just my taste in gaming changes as I go on. Every week I look at shit and I'm just like, no, cool, yes, no. Like last night I was thinking about buying Tropical 5. I have no idea why. I wanted something different.
It's a fun game, and you like those kind of games.
Yeah, I like those kinds of games. And like, I was playing City Skylines, and I was like, man, I wish I was the president, and I could just fucking shoot all these people, kill them all. Like, fuck these people. But I was like, nah, you know what, whatever. Like, I was like, I'll just stick with City Skylines for now. I got it.
You know what I used to like to do, and in Sim City,
What?
was I used to love to send in like the natural disasters and just crank that thing all the way up
Like, maximum.
and just watch people run a tornado, tidal wave, there's a tsunami. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Hey, Gib, are you going to talk about something that you told me you played at the convention?
Oh, I talked about all that stuff last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. He talked about the convention stuff last week, yeah.
Oh my god, I want to
What
play
game?
that so bad. Far Cry.
Oh, Far Cry, yeah. It was
Another
great,
game,
man.
another game that I'm
So
hyped
bad.
for. Far Cry, and then there's Assassin's Creed coming out here very shortly.
I'm pretty glad actually that Far Cry isn't until February, just because there's going to be
that's-
so much stuff.
Really? That's till February?
Yeah, it's February 27th.
That's good, though. That's a good time for that game.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
They fully optimize those games. They look beautiful. It's like Watch Dogs too.
Well, Watch Dogs 2 is a beautiful
No,
game.
dude, I played it. I was playing it
Yeah,
on a
it was.
PS4 actually.
The
Regular PS4, not a Pro.
The other platform?
It looked fucking amazing.
You were playing on
Yeah.
the PlayStation 4, not the other
On the
platform?
other- That's what they had it on, man. I couldn't play it on Xbox, or I would.
No, it's not called the Xbox. It's called other platform.
They're playing.
No, the other platform is called the other platform.
The other
Xbox is called Xbox.
Xbox is the other platform. Is what it is. It's the new name
Nintendo
for the
is the-
Xbox.
Nintendo is the other platform.
But yeah, I'm really
since-
hyped to play that when that comes out.
Since
definitely.
Activision feels like they could just change history and everything, they might as well just change the name of the Xbox while they're at it. The other platform, guys.
All other consoles.
Oh, jeez. Guys, time to move on to news now. We're going to talk about news real quick, some articles that we pulled up this week. Well, it looks like Hurricane Irma is going to make landfall tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. So that's news for Florida. If you're out there.
Hopefully, I told Andrew I really hope he covered up and strapped down the news machine, because
Oh, yeah.
those things are expensive, man.
We can't give him another
I sent
one.
him that news machine in trust. I hope
He fled. Him and the
he's got
family
it.
fled
He's got
with it.
Every
He
time
better-
you say his name, I think of Hurricane Andrew.
He better have put that news
He
machine in
bolted
the
it down
car
the back
with
of
him.
his F-350.
He better kick the family out of the car and put that news machine in there and took it with him.
Now, I get it if he left it behind. That shit's heavy, man. You don't want to carry that shit around with you. So, like, yeah.
All right. Here we
If
go.
we don't have news next week, you know why.
You know why. Blame Andrew. Guys, Sonic Mania has now... they're going to release... Well, I'm reading this article here real quick. It says here that Polygon Jim is his real name is Cody Lawrence. He was a member of a Sonic hacking community. He died in a car accident at age 21. So he died in 2013, basically. But Sonic Mania, the game, contains a tribute to him in the game. And one of the levels, they added a character that's called Polygon Jim. It's called Polygon Jim. It's called Jimmy. That's what they called him. They called the character Jimmy, and he's one of the bosses.
Jimmy Jumps.
In the game. But it's basically a tribute to this guy, because he basically was one of those guys that like goes in the game and he hacks shit and he makes the game run a little bit different and adds new characters to the game, etc. But basically what he did in one of his hacks, or the main hack that he ever did that people like to use, is the main character Sonic is replaced by a moto bug. So it's like, you know those little bugs that you kill in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's replaced by one of those.
Motobug the Bad Nick Hack is the name of the mod.
Yeah. And basically, like he made that hack or mod or whatever, and it's become a popular one. And basically, they just felt bad, like, oh, this guy, he died at age 21. Car accident, shit happens, but we're going to give him a tribute in this game. So they did. And that's pretty cool of Sega to do that. Because,
It is.
I love it when
Yeah.
developers do that.
because they could have
They
been
did
like,
the same thing in
fuck that guy, but they
what was
didn't.
it, Far Cry, or not Far Cry. Now you have me on Far Cry. Fallout. They did the same thing on Fallout for one of their
That's right.
people. I love that.
And they've done it in Warcraft before.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool, that, someone that was hacking your game gets a tribute in your game. That's pretty cool. Goes to show that developers do have a heart. It's the publishers that don't. The publishers that don't. Guys, South Park, the fractured buttholes.
This is the best news.
The difficulty slider changes the color of your skin. So basically, this game has gone to a whole new level, guys. So basically, when you're creating your character, you're making your little guy. Looks like a South Park character. You have difficulty settings. You can go from easy to hard. From easy to hard. But the more you go to hard, your character will change skin color to black.
Okay.
So easy mode is you're a white dude.
You're a white person.
Yeah.
And you switch it to the right.
Mode is you're a black dude.
You're a black person.
Everything else is in the
during this adjustment that you're making, Cartman will be in the background like, nah, dude, don't worry. Like, if you fucking... It's not going to affect your combat in the game. It'll just affect everything else about your life. So basically, you'll get less money for quests. You'll get less loot and shit when you're running around.
They really don't hold back, do they?
They don't.
Oh man, it's so funny though, man. Like, please,
funny.
This is hilarious. When I first saw this, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, oh my god, that is like spot on, man.
You know what I thought initially? I thought we'd have to take the post down because I thought it was fake.
Really? You thought it was fake?
Somebody put this in the Facebook group. I thought, okay.
That's way too racist to be real.
Yeah, I thought, no way. It's true.
Come on, really? It's South. This is South Park.
South Park, though, man. South Park gives no fucks at all.
They don't give a shit. They'll be anything
That's
they
why
want.
they're awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I find it hilarious that they did this. Especially with everything going on in the country at the moment, with the Black Lives Matters movement and all that stuff.
Well, that's why it's it's in there. The South Park has always been known for being super topical.
Yeah,
they make those episodes so like
a week,
the
right?
Week that it's happening. That's how they write those stories, because they take what's in the fucking news that week and put it in there and make a story out of it. It's crazy. Fucking hilarious. I love that show so much. Can't wait for it to come back on.
When is it coming back on?
I can't wait to play that game.
Yeah, and
I mean, I want to play that as well.
Yeah.
So basically, it says here that they did some other things with the game as well. So later on, after you create your character, the game will ask you to choose your gender. During picking your gender, you will be talking to Counselor Mr. Mackey. Okay, drugs are bad. Okay, you'll be talking to him when you're choosing your gender, and you have options of picking a male gender, female gender, or other. In other games, the South Park, like the last one, you had to play as a boy, but in this one, you can pick a boy, a girl, or other. And it turns out if you pick a non-male character, Ubisoft will use the conversation with Mr. Mackey as a smart Rick. It'll be basically like he'll be telling you the story of the Stick of Truth or whatever, and then like telling you back the story. And if you pick a girl, he'll change the story to make the queen or the princess of the Stick of Truth, which was, I think it was Kenny, wasn't it?
Kenny was the princess.
He'll say he was actually a girl.
Yeah.
If you pick a girl character, and basically, and if you pick other gender, if you pick transgender, Mr. Mackey will call your parents.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to hear any more, Jesus, because I don't want this spoiled. These are kind of spoilers. These are things that you're gonna laugh at when you actually boot the game up and start playing it, right? But man, I can't wait.
Yeah,
this game's gonna be cool.
And it'll make you clarify if you pick other gender, if you identify as a cisgender or transgender. So they're going all out with their genders.
That's fantastic.
And they're doing all kinds of
representing.
stuff.
They can you can pick any character you want. You can be whatever you want. They're going all out.
I'm excited as fuck. That game's supposed to come out.
Whatever you identify as, you can pick it.
South Park.
I love it.
Nice.
That's great.
The Fractured Butthole, the release date. When is that release date?
October 17th. October something.
October 17th. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's South Park news.
A month away.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play that before Assassin's Creed Origins comes out here. On the 29th of October, right? And then the Xbox One X a week later.
Probably going to be my next game, too.
So many fucking games. No, my next game is Cuphead, man. Cuphead.
Oh, yeah. Pinball effects and Cuphead, I guess.
Guys, news for you. Raptor is shutting down this month. Basically, after being around since 2007, where you can track your achievements on Xbox Live and stuff like that.
They haven't tracked Xbox Live and PSN since the beginning of this generation.
Yeah, which is,
they were just a PC thing in the end. Their whole thing kind of died off after 360 and PS3, did the changeover.
Does anybody even really care about achievements really anymore?
Well,
no.
Some do.
And I mean, a lot of that tracking stuff is now... All that tracking stuff is all in the console now. You know what I mean? Like, on Xbox Live, you can actually go... If there's an achievement you're looking for, you can click on Find Help, and it'll go to the internet and bring up, like, true achievements or
Yeah, but I used to hear about it constantly, all the time, and I just don't hear about it anymore. Nobody asks what my gamer score is.
It's not a big thing anymore. No one cares.
It says
achievements
here
were
that,
a cool thing back in the day, and they just kind of
fizzled out.
Well, it seems like when everybody started hitting 1 million, it's like, all right, dude, like, someone already hit 1 million. Who gives a shit, you know? Like, fuck these things. But it says here that about 3 years ago in 2014, Raptor made a total change to being only a PC game tracker thing. And then it grew its membership, actually, to 22 million people across the world. And then they, in 2015, attempted to make a recording gameplay thing called Plays TV, but that kind of failed for them. And since then, they basically said, like, you know what, we're just going to end this. Like, we can't do much with it anymore. Like,
I'm sure it's not making the money anymore, so...
Yeah. But they say that the closure of Raptor will not have any impact on Plays TV. They say Plays TV will continue to be a website and thing where you can record your gameplay for PC games. And yeah.
Does anybody go to Plays TV? I don't even know what that is.
Plays TV? Is that like a Twitch?
I've never even heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's probably like Twitch. Just for
Plays.TV.
It does.
Raptor community or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it mentions in the article something about what happened with Justin TV and Twitch, but didn't they merge? Basically, Twitch bought Justin.
Yeah, it turned into Twitch.
Yeah, because I used to watch Justin TV.
Because Twitch started and it was two separate things, and then they were just like, you know what, fucking, this is stupid. Let's just do Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's pretty much that. I mean, I guess if you're really into Raptor, which I don't know anybody who is anymore.
I was back in the day, but not anymore, yeah.
I remember the last time I logged into Raptor was 2013.
It sounds familiar.
I couldn't even remember my password if I had a guess. I wouldn't even know what email was associated to that account, honestly.
Yeah.
It's old school now.
For sure. I know my username was Jesus Walks a lot on there, but that's
because it was whatever your gamer tag is.
Guys, more news real quick. LA Noire is coming for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC in November 14th. Basically, the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions will deliver the complete original game and all additional downloadable content with the range of technical enhancements for greater visual fidelity and authenticity, including enhanced lighting and clouds, new cinematic camera angles, high-resolution textures, and much, much more. According to Rockstar, they're also releasing a VR version for the game, and this will only feature 7 missions or 7... what are they called? Like detective stories or some shit in the game? It will only feature 7 of them, but they will completely be playable in VR, which is pretty fucking cool to me. I think it. I was one of the people who really loved this game when it came out.
It was a good game, man. Like, if you haven't played this game, this is a reason to go and play it.
And I kind of want to get it again, Ryan, just to see how much better it looks on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I remember it was a pretty game. It was a pretty game. I remember when it came out on the 360, it was like a 4-disc install or some shit like that. 4 or 3-disc install. Like, it was a lot of disc. And I specifically remember buying this game because I remember going to it at a midnight launch. And I got pulled over by the cops. Leaving GameStop because they thought we were fighting. Because, they were giving away T-shirts to people. And the people that were there...
getting all like... Rah!
No. And people that were there were putting on the T-shirts as we were leaving. As me and my friend got in my car and we were leaving. And the cop, I remember like seeing him follow us, and he pulled us over, and he's like, "What were you doing back there at that store?" We're like, "Dude, we're buying a game." He's like, "Oh yeah, you guys are fighting over there?" I was like, "We're fighting?" He's like, "Yeah, I saw those guys over there taking off their shirts or whatever." I was like, "They're not taking off their shirts, dude. They're putting on shirts of Halo or some shit like that." Oh yeah, what game were you buying? Then I fucking show him the copy of LA Noire. He's just looking at it like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Has a cop badge on the cover. He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Here you go. Whatever.
Thugs.
Go home, motherfuckers. Go to sleep."
Go home and play as cops on your video game.
Yeah,
do my job in a video game.
But anyone who's excited and wants this to play this LA Noire coming out November 14th for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One. No, wait. PlayStation 4, other platforms, and VR.
They had those facial animations that
they
were
did. This is the one, where they had like
they were
the special
realistic.
capture. Yeah,
I remember.
It's weird though because that dev team went under.
Well, it was because they spent so much money on that face capture, right? Like,
this fucking game broke them.
And but I mean, it's a smart move for Rockstar.
Should go to work on Mass Effect.
Yeah, I know. Right? This is a game though that this is a smart move by Rockstar because they don't have nothing coming out this fall. They know that they delayed Red Dead Redemption, and it's coming out next year now, right? So they're pretty much
GTA 5. I mean, probably
no. That game's still strong, dude.
Oh man, that game is still making them tons of money.
Like it's still top seller on NPDs. Like, still. Like it's fucking crazy. That game doesn't fall off. I don't know. But it's a smart move by them, and I think a lot of people that didn't play this game originally are going to play it this time around. Because I remember a lot of people didn't buy this game, right? Like, they just thought it was, looking kind of lame. But it was cool. The ending kind of sucked, though. Just letting y'all know that. The ending did suck for the game. Just don't play the ending. A new video game, guys, features Jesus Christ and Buddha fighting each other.
Not allowed in Malaysia.
Buddha just sits there.
You're getting deported.
Pretty much, this is called Fight of the Gods. Fight of Gods. Will feature different gods of different religions fighting against each other. Like, kind of like a Mortal Kombat type game. Like, it's just a fighting game, right? Like, you just fight. And you fight other gods. And you can be Jesus Christ. And you can fight Buddha. You can fight other gods as well. Old gods, new gods. You fight, Hinduism gods. Fucking all kinds of gods. Any kind of god you can think of. They're going to try to put in this game. But this game has already been banned in Malaysia. Because they say, this is too sensitive.
Disrespectful.
Too sensitive of a topic.
Do they have fatalities?
It'd be pretty cool if they did.
Like Jesus opens the ark.
It says here,
fucking lightning summons lightning from the sky. Fucking strikes people down.
Parts the seas and slams the water down on you or something.
It says here, Malaysian Consultative Council of Buddhism. The Malaysian Council.
What?
The Malaysian Consulate and Council of Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Sikhism, and Taoism, whatever that is. Something Deputy President Mohan Shan also denounced the game for mocking religion.
It's not mocking religion.
You might have to beep that out later, I think.
It's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. It's just a game.
We have a warning at the beginning of the show for a reason.
It says here, aside from Jesus and Buddha, this is the main characters, Jesus and Buddha are going to be fighting each other. The other fighters are Odin, Siv, Zeus, Athena, Anubis, and Amaterasu.
Huh.
Amaterasu. Fuck some of those gods
up.
Yeah.
Even Moses will be in the game. And even a Chinese historical figure, Guan Gong.
You probably got to pirate it now.
Yeah. I wonder how they're going to... If this game... You think this will release on... This will not release on consoles.
No. It got banned from Steam. It's not coming out on console.
No. Oh, Steam banned it too?
Isn't that what the article's about?
Malaysia banned it, wasn't it? Steam banned it as well? Shit.
Oh, so we can't play it here either?
Oh, I
What
thought it
the
was only
fuck?
banned in...
I thought it was only banned in Malaysia.
Oh, I
I'll
might have
find out.
guessed that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, if it's banned in Steam, why do they let
did
the
the
other
gods,
games
right?
on there? Like, that's
No,
weird.
but you can play the Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
And but you can't play this. People are just too serious about religion.
sensitive. Too sensitive.
It's right here. It's right here on Steam.
You got it?
Yeah, early access game. You can buy it for $4.79. It's on sale.
Buy it, people.
Okay.
Buy it. Freedom of speech.
Fight of
right?
gods.
Yeah, it gives the trailers. I see the gods.
Yeah,
Looks
you see the
cool.
gods fighting?
It's got very
Just
positive
Malaysia.
reviews.
Just Malaysia. Okay, I thought it was banned on Steam. Okay.
No.
How much is it?
$4.
That's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it. You guys will get playing out of it. I mean, it's free early access, whatever.
You get
One of the
couple.
reviews here, one of the reviews from Mazaf says, through the help of the Malaysian government, I found Jesus. I love reading the reviews.
Jeez. All right. Guys, if you guys ever read the book Animal Farm by George Orwell, it basically criticized Joseph Stalin and the Soviet regime by presenting his thoughts as a fable where animals become aware of their position as slaves to the humans, and through the leadership of the pigs, they rebel against the previous masters, only to discover that the pigs would over time become the same as humans. They would just treat them the same as the humans treated them. And basically, the story of the lesson of the whole story of the book is power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. You know, basically, you can't give nobody the power because they're going to just take all the power, and then they have all the power. Like, you're fucked no matter what, right? Basically, this book released back in like what year was it? 1945. But now it's going to be turned into a video game adaptation. They've secured the rights to make this a video game. And what's pretty interesting is that the team who's making it, it's a new team, and it's a new dev team that's just been created, you know. So it has a few different people, you know. It has Imre Jala, some guy he was the founder of Bosa Studios. It has Andy Payne, the founder of Just Flight and Appy Nation. And it has George Backer, a guy who worked on a game called The Brave Plan and the Fable series as well. Jessica Curry, who's worked on Everybody's Gone to Rapture and Dear Esther. And Kate Saxon, who worked on Mafia 3, Alien Isolation, and The Witcher 3. So these guys will be working on this game. Who knows when it's coming out? No one knows. They said, like, we don't even have a release date. We're just got the rights to it, like, now. But they're saying that the reason they chose to make this into a video game because they feel like Animal Farm, even though it's 72 years later, can still be relevant to society nowadays, and they feel like they can get a message across to all kinds of people, you know, about what's going on in our world today. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. Have you guys read that book? I haven't personally, so I have no idea.
No, but I know the premise.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
I know George Orwell.
So, you know him?
Yeah, he's my buddy.
Yeah.
He's your friend? You hang out with him?
Wait,
on
I'm
the
thinking of
weekends?
Orson
With him
Welles.
earlier today.
Different guy.
That's 1984, Gunny.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can find more news.
I didn't read. Then
I think there's one more article there.
Let's see here. Nope. Oh, wait. One more article.
Metal
here.
Gear.
Metal Gear movies directors thinks he can make a good video game movie. So let's see here. What the fuck is this crap? I didn't read this article. I didn't even see this article
neither.
till now. What the hell is this? What the fuck?
I looked at filmmakers and have looked at a game movie and said, "Oh, that's flashy. That's cool."
So basically, this guy it's a director named Jordan Vogt-Roberts, thinks he can make a new gangbuster with Metal Gear Solid, the movie, and he's gonna try to do it. It looks like he wants to do it, but he doesn't. I don't know who the fuck does he get the right from. He gets the rights from Kojima Studios or Konami.
Yeah, he does compare video game adaptations directly to comic books.
Well, I know Konami owns Metal Gear, so you would have to go to Konami. But then
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird twist because, I mean, really, Hideo's characters, but Konami owns it. So I guess he would have to go to Konami.
Basically, he says that he's going to try to make this into a movie, and that he feels like nowadays is the perfect time to make video games into movies because most people nowadays that are adults or becoming adults have grown up on video games and they know these series by heart. Like, they know who, like, the Metal Gear characters are, right? They've been playing them since they were kids. So he says, like, you know what? This is in your DNA as humans. Like, you people play these fucking games way too much, and you know who the fuck these people are. So I'm going to make a fucking movie that captures the story of Metal Gear, you know, with the nuclear war and the crazy fucking stealth and the action and the crazy Metal Gears and all the naked chicks and the crazy boxes and all the stuff. And he's going to make it into a fucking movie, and it's going to be amazing, he says. The best movie ever made, hands down.
Sure.
That's cool.
I do agree with it where he compares video game adaptations to comic books, where he says we didn't start to see good superhero flicks with any consistency until we started seeing directors who respected the source material put in charge. I would say that for Netflix TV shows or any kind of series. I don't know about movies. But maybe I would probably say Marvel after they put the right people in charge. Definitely going in the right direction there.
Yeah.
In recent years.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, video game movies have kind of, I don't know, they've always kind of been shitty.
Hit or miss.
What's a good video?
Crappy,
what's the best video game movie out there?
I mean, like,
Resident Evil?
It depends. The Tomb Raider movies, the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, Resident Evil is good. Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Yeah, I remember Silent Hill.
The first one anyways.
I don't know. It depends on how far you want
Final
to stretch
Fantasy.
what a video game movie is. Pixel was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pix.
Well,
It depends on how far you
Final
want to
Fantasy
stretch
movie, the CG one, that was pretty good too. Spirits Within, I think it was called. That was a good movie. And there was another one after that wasn't too bad. Those CG Final Fantasy movies. I'm trying to think.
I don't know many video game movies, man. Like, was the Assassin's Creed movie good? I haven't even watched that.
Nah.
Street Fighter.
Well, I haven't even seen it.
Back
it's on
in the day.
Netflix now. I gotta watch it.
Oh, it's on Netflix? I
Yeah,
need
it's
to
on
watch
Netflix.
that, dude.
Well, it's on Canadian Netflix. I don't know.
Oh, it might not be on American Netflix.
Hey, Ryan, that
probably
movie with Fred
is.
Savage and the Power Glove.
Oh yeah,
The Wizard.
the Wizard.
Or
Yeah.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas Tapia.
That was my
Chat.
introduction to Super Mario Brothers 3
Yeah, I remember that.
that I bought for $62.99.
What was that other one? It wasn't really a video game movie. The kid had to go get. He was good at playing video games, so aliens abducted him or some shit.
Oh, The Last
Oh,
Starfighter.
Last
yeah,
Starfighter. Yes.
That was really good. I enjoyed that
great.
movie
Saw
a
it in
lot.
theaters.
Yeah,
I'm old.
yeah. So am I. I probably did too. Harlan.
I watched it on the VCR.
I won't admit it, but I probably did too.
Guys, I have more news for you real quick.
What? More news?
More news. This is just breaking news right now. Breaking news.
News.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta info has been shared by a leaker.
Uh-oh.
Basically, October 4th will be early access for the pre-order members who have pre-ordered Star Wars Battlefront 2.
What about EA Access?
I'm not sure if pre-order customers will have access on the 4th that are part of EA, because I don't know, isn't this game like a Sony fucking thing? Where
No.
they get it early?
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think
Because
so.
every ad that I see is like, on PlayStation.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, they got the rights.
their
to-
marketing is with PlayStation.
Oh, but they don't have like any of
coming
those
in.
rights or whatever, like early
I don't
access
think so.
beta crap. Other
Maybe an
platform.
early access. Maybe they'll get it like a day or two or a week before.
They don't get the other platform treatment for the Xbox.
No, I guess not.
It says here that if you pre-order the game, you will have access to it on October 4th for the beta, but it will go fucking open for everybody on the 6th to the 9th of October.
There you go.
Basically, they don't know. I've seen trailers for this game. It looks pretty cool, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
According to the info, the beta will include 3 maps. One is called Galactic Assault. That'll have 40 players on Theed. Starfighter Assault on Fondor that'll have 24 players, as well as a mode called Strike, and it's set on the planet Takodana. Basically, it will also have an offline skirmish mode, and then it will contain a solo, split screen, and co-op gameplay for up to 2 players. And yeah. There's going to be new gameplay, new vehicles, like the LAT ship will be in there now. But yeah. And it's going to be around 16 gig download. So get ready for that. 16 gigs. Just for a beta.
Oh. Yeah, bad.
Oh, yeah, just for the beta? I was going to say 16 gigs is small. I'm like...
Yeah.
No,
that's 100 gigs.
That's just
That's
for
like
the beta.
That's like an indie game now. 16 gigs.
And according to the developers of the game, it is the most ambitious game made by EA today. Basically, they say they have 3 major studios working on the game itself. They have DICE, of course, working on the game. They have Criterion working on the game, and Motive Studio working on the game. So 3 different studios, big studios, 2 big name studios. The other one, I don't even know what the fuck they've worked on. But DICE and Criterion are big names, and they're working on this game.
Yeah.
Kind of a little off subject, but the game I would like to see a sequel to, for some reason it popped in my head, is Brutal Legend. I really like that game.
Yeah, I've seen people say they want to see a sequel to that. I think Clint.
I know, but I love that game. Just the music was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
I don't know why that came into my head, popped in my head, but...
What else we got, Jesus? Is that it for the news?
Well, that's it for the news. I mean, besides that, don't believe the bullshit news that you see about the Xbox One and how you don't need it. And how, do you really need the Xbox One? Don't believe those articles, because you need it. You need it. I'm telling you right now. You fucking need it.
If you want the best fucking graphics, you want it. If you don't give a shit, then it doesn't matter.
You need it. You just need it. The Xbox One X probably is for you.
There's certain people that don't need it, and it won't matter. You know, there are.
Win one through Taco Bell's promotion. I've been eating Taco Bell for the last week.
How many did you get? How many entries you got there?
I've got an entry every single day, and I haven't won yet.
You're eating Taco Bell every single fucking day.
Goddamn straight, I'm eating Taco Bell every fucking day.
I went there the other day, but just ate my kid nachos.
Are you fucking shitting through the eye of a needle yet? Jesus.
No, almost. I mean, I don't know. So far, it's been pretty good.
You're Mexican, so it doesn't hurt. It doesn't affect you.
What kind of racist comment is that? Kind of racist comment is that right there?
Basically, you're living life in sliding scale of medium difficulty.
Actually, he brings his own ghost peppers.
According to South Park,
right there.
My life is in medium difficulty right now, guys.
That's
maybe a little bit
got
harder.
Pulled over that one day.
Yeah, totally.
The rest of us are playing it easy.
If I would have been on easy,
our sliders all the way to the left.
If I would have been on easy, I would have never got pulled over that night ever.
That's right.
Guys, we have community questions real quick. If you want to join the community, as I said before, Facebook, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community, that's our group. And let's go to the questions real quick. Brian Tulp Jr. asked, have you ever played one game and thought if its lead character was one of the characters from another game, it would be so much better? If so, what games and what characters were they? So, have you ever played a game where you thought the lead character would be better if he was another character from another game? And why? Or what game and what character? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
Right off the bat.
I mean, what games?
Like, I'd rather be Kratos in Halo.
Yeah, what the fuck, you know?
It's weird.
I'm trying to think right
It's
now.
just weird, you know?
I'd rather be Ryu in Street Fighter for Super Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Trying to think of games that I played and like I would want to switch the characters. I just don't know. I don't think I want to switch anybody.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to do that.
Well, I guess in Assassin's Creed, like there's certain games, like that one game that like there's certain games in there where I was like, man, I wish I was Ezio, kind of, because this shit just sucks. Right. Like I want to be old Ezio, old man Ezio, running around stabbing people in the neck. You know? But besides that, there's not really anything else I would want to change. Like, there just isn't.
Let people's games be people's games.
Exactly,
Just
man.
play them.
That's what mods are for.
Stop trying to mod everything, guys. You fucking PC master race. David Snyder asked, "Are you guys excited to run the raid in Destiny 2?
Yes.
Do you guys mention the Horrible Gamers Podcast Clan? Of course we will. Join the Horrible Gamers Podcast Clan, guys. There's a clan for Destiny 2 called Horrible Gamers Podcast. Go join it. You get all the loot and all the points, and it's going to be the best clan ever in the history of Destiny 2.
I second that.
How do you join a clan? I don't even know.
Go to a website?
You have to go to the website, or can you
You have to go to
I don't know.
Bungie.net and join clans through there.
Well, I'm never going to do
my
that.
My clan.
Is there an
already has the first
option
thing
on?
unlocked.
Is there an option, Harlan, on the console to like take you there, or is it just easier to go to a web browser?
As far as I know, I went through a web browser, and then when you get to the farm, it might be after you complete the campaign. I don't know because it just became available yesterday.
Yeah, I think you made it yesterday afternoon. Or no, the other night.
So I don't know if you have to finish the campaign or what. But you walk up to the farm, you walk up in one of the buildings, and you'll get a clan banner. And
Can I make our logo the clan banner?
Probably. I don't know. But
Maybe.
The more stuff your clan does, the more tiers that will unlock. So you'll get more loot from drops. You'll get more, all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
Yep.
Maybe I'm going to come join your clan.
No, join the Horrible Gamers Clan. What the fuck? What kind of shit is this? Alex Kopik asked, "Is it still worth to go back and play GTA 5 online? Thanks."
If you haven't played it, yeah. If
you like it,
worth
then-
playing.
Yeah.
Totally, because I know people that
None of
play
us
that
really-
still. I never,
None of us
got
really
into
play
it,
it,
like-
so it's kind of
Yeah.
hard for us to say.
I played it a few
getting
hours
questions about GTA. and it's like,
after the campaign. Yeah, it was okay. It's not my thing.
even brought GTA up.
Yeah, man.
I do have this is kind of a little off topic, guys, but my son keeps asking me for me to get him GTA 5. My 11-year-old. And I'm like, I know. And I explained to him, I'm like, well, you're shooting people in the face and you're killing,
There's
you know.
But Dad, I shoot people in the face all the time in Call of
That's
Duty.
fine,
But
you
it's not even that. It's not even that. There's like fucking,
Yeah,
you can
there's
go to the strip bar.
hookers
You
and
can fucking pick up
Strip
hookers.
clubs
I mentioned
and,
that.
and cocaine use and drug
Yeah,
use.
drug
and
use.
You
Right.
get to torture somebody in the campaign.
Exactly. Like this is
Like,
not.
is your 11-year-old
Legitimately,
have a cell
you
phone?
fucking torture somebody in the campaign. Like, that's not something a kid should be playing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
So I said no.
Yeah.
I don't know if
You're a
your
good
son
dad.
has access to the internet, he sees all that stuff anyway. Probably.
That's
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's watching all on YouTube. I'm constantly looking over his shoulder to see what he's watching. But
Yeah.
he's like,
Trust me,
my
I
other-
have older boys. Trust me, I know.
my other friend, he's got it, and his mom let him buy it, and I'm like, okay, well, that's him, and I'm your father, and I say no, and I explain the reason.
but that's
Yeah.
he has
That's your
bad
choice.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, I thought the campaign was really good. I just didn't get into the online. Oh, you know what? Somebody put in the article a while back about Sheriff Eli on Twitch, and I do enjoy watching him play GTA 5. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we talked about the guy
Online.
before where
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
funny.
legitimately a fucking sheriff that runs around GTA Online and pulls people over and shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hilarious.
that's fucking hilarious, dude. I think that's funny as shit. A lot of videos that I see online are usually about GTA Online. Somebody doing some weird stuff in that game. Evan Tanaka asked, "What is the one game you are the best at?" Think about that. The
Gosh, what is
best at. That means
What do
you'll
you think you're the best at?
1v1 everybody.
that?
I'm gonna say Black Ops 2. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
I'm just games I have fun with, but I don't know about best at.
You gotta be the best, Gunny. You can't have any excuses. You're the fucking best. You're the fucking elite of the elitists.
Damn, you know what? My answer is none. I get all of them.
Do you what? You gotta be
Terrible
good,
at all.
man. You gotta, I don't know. There has to be a game that you're good at. Like, maybe you did really good at back in the day sometime.
I feel like, one of my favorite games, which was Just Cause 2. I'm invincible, you can't kill me. Not because of any armor, just because I'm fucking good at it. So yeah, it would be Just Cause 2. Can't kill me. I'm going to take you over. I'm going to steal your helicopter. I'm going to blow the other helicopter.
That's right. Fucking tell him, Gunny. You tell him.
Take everybody out of the ground.
Mine would probably be Skyrim.
Oh, shit. You really good at Skyrim? You think you're that good, huh, bro?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh,
Well, as
yeah.
many hours as I put in that game, yeah.
It's on sale this week on Steam for $20.
Remember, I blew your
Especially-
minds the last time I came on with my Skyrim knowledge.
You did. I remember. Guys, here we go. Another question from the community real quick. I have a few more questions here. One more question from DeShanto Wright. Asked, was getting a PC a bigger jump than Xbox 360 to the Xbox One for you guys that got one? So, Harlan has one, right? Ryan
A
has
PC,
one.
gaming PC?
Yeah.
No, I
No,
don't
I
have a
don't
gaming
I
PC.
think Harlan does. I do.
Ryan has one. Gunny has
Gunny's
one.
got
So, guys, the question again is, was getting the PC a bigger jump than Xbox 360 to the Xbox One?
It's as far, not so much as graphics and power. I don't know. I think the fact that I can play
yes,
different
as
games,
much
I would
as
say yes.
graphics and power for sure. That's what I built it for.
I think when I moved over to the Xbox One, I was still playing a lot of Xbox 360. I had them both
Yeah, I
hooked up for
remember
the
that.
longest time. It's still sitting in the storage, just in the closet. I can hook it up anytime. But yeah, it took a while for me to move over to actually just be on the One all the time.
Not me, man. Day one,
So-
I stopped playing my 360.
Why is that, Gunny?
Altogether.
Why is that? Do you feel like because you own more games on the 360, or is it just because you enjoyed playing them on there, or was it really...
I enjoyed playing them on there. Yeah,
That's weird.
I had quite a big collection. Not so much digital, but
Yeah.
disc as well.
I go back once in a while and play the 360, and it kind of feels like home.
Yeah,
It really does.
See, it doesn't to me anymore. I
just
turn
the
on the
way
360 and
everything
look at it
is.
and go, what the hell is this?
I mean,
Well, if you play it backwards compatible on your Xbox One, it's the same thing.
yeah.
No,
But
it
the
doesn't load
controller...
up- it doesn't load up
controller's
the
different,
dashboard.
right? Yeah, and the dashboard isn't there. And,
Yeah, true.
But, I mean, I did the same thing Ryan did. I switched from the 360 to the One and just never went back at all. You know?
Yep.
But I
I
don't
think
have
the
a
only
gaming
reason
PC.
I've turned my 360 on since then was to like transfer some save files to the cloud so that I could play them or transfer my save files to the Xbox One. Like for Borderlands, for instance.
Yeah.
When the Handsome
Yeah.
Jack collection came out, I went and put all my Borderlands saves on the cloud so I could transfer them over.
Yeah, see, I was still playing Borderlands 2 periodically.
But Gunny, like the question, you know, like, was it a bigger jump when you bought your PC?
Absolutely.
It was.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
just the graphics. What is it, like the way the games are, the way you buy everything for $1? I mean, I don't know. What is it?
Yeah, that too. I mean, all of that combined. The fact that, the games are a lot cheaper. There's I would say, obviously if nobody knows, a lot of those games on Steam, well, I mean, they're all on consoles. Except for these indie games
Most
I don't
of them.
really care for. Those Japanese ones especially, I'm like, not for me, But there are other ones that I've mentioned on the podcast that I do enjoy that are not on console.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can play like, hey, City Skylines, how long was that out on PC before it even came to consoles?
True. Yeah.
So I can get all these mods and download them anytime. And so, yeah, I had a blast. I like that option. So definitely a bigger jump. So it probably took me a year to unplug that Xbox 360 and put it in storage.
Damn.
I didn't play it solid for a year, but it took me that long to actually put it away. And I would say even graphic-wise, I'm like, it looks the same to me, with the Xbox One. So hopefully this new X and a new 4K TV will change that.
See, you need that 4K TV in the same room as your PC. and then you hook your PC up to the 4K
right.
TV.
Should I get a Steam link? I saw
That's what I'm doing when I get the X.
I saw they were on sale.
HGP TV is going into the living room, and the 4K TV's coming in here.
Okay.
That's
I see that big picture mode. I'm like,
just how it's going down.
That's right.
Only
Tell them.
$50 when it goes on sale.
I told Kathy, I was like, you're going to be watching on a smaller screen come November because slightly. It's 47 over 55.
She'll get
It's
you
not
to
that-
buy a new one for her.
No.
But just to reiterate,
Dude, I can't.
multiplayer games on the Xbox One, it's where the community is. It's where my friends are.
Yeah, it's all about that. I mean, honestly, I would say mostly I game with people that I game with, and that's Xbox people, and yeah, pretty much. That's it. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's where my community is, too. I mean, I don't have that many Steam friends, and the people that are on my list, I haven't really played anything with. I've never gotten together to play a multiplayer game on PC, really, other than PUBG, and I haven't played with anyone. I always play that single player. So, yeah. And I can't play PUBG with Gunny because he doesn't have it.
Right. So I have to be playing your copy.
Yeah, he has to play it when I'm not playing it.
I'm sure I'll definitely get that on Xbox One because everybody else is going to buy it. And it looks like I watch a lot of that on Twitch.
Unfortunately, I'll probably buy that again on Xbox.
Yep.
for sure. Guys, but that's it for the show. No more questions. That's it. No more questions. And that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, the show's over. That's it, guys. We're done.
Get us out of here, Jesus.
Yeah, I need to get out of here. With that being said, you can find me on Xbox Live, gamertag Jesus Walks a Lot. This week I'll be playing some more Battlefield 1. Beautiful Battlefield 1. Best game ever made.
Hell yeah.
Almost best game ever made. Battlefield 4 was funner. Anyways, you find me playing that. I'll be playing more Deus Ex. Does Deus Ex have multiplayer? I don't think it does. Maybe.
No, it has those, like, VR mission thingies.
Oh, fuck, that sounds lame as hell. Anyway.
It was actually apparently pretty good.
Oh,
So check it out.
I'm going to have to check it out. I'm going to play that.
That was one of the things people raved about in that game, is they liked that.
I'll play that, and I'll play some, I don't know, some other game. Probably, oh, wait, that other game, Destiny 2. I'll play
You're
more
going
of
to play that with us. Play with us tomorrow, Jesus. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah, I work tomorrow all day. Well, evening I might be on.
Jesus
in the
works a
evening.
lot.
Jesus works a lot, that's for sure. But yeah, you find me there. Whatever, find me. Xbox Live, gamertag Jesus Walks a Lot. And this week I had a weird guy add me. Right? This is just a little side thing. And he added me. And I messaged him because I thought he was like one of those sex bot machine
Sex
things.
bots.
But he had like 6,000 gamer score. And I was like, there's no way.
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
sex
He
bot.
added me too.
And like, I was like, hey, are you a bot? And he replied to me in Portuguese.
Yeah, because he downloaded the show. Yeah.
He's like from Brazil. He replied to me like something. He said something Jugar GTA 5. I don't understand what he said. So I was like, cool, bro.
Yeah, he listens to the show. He added me as well.
But shout
Xbox
out.
Live doesn't have a translator.
Sorry, man. I mean, I didn't understand what you said to me, but I love you. Thank you for listening to the show. And obviously, he's a listener from Brazil because he added me. He said to play. All I got is I added you to play GTA 5. So you must play online or something. I don't know.
Gracias.
Nothing wrong with that.
He didn't add me.
You're not Hispanic. You're
He
too
probably
Canadian.
added Gib 777777777.
You added that guy.
That guy instead.
Fucking A, man.
Because the translation didn't come
just
across,
didn't
so
come
he thought
across.
it was supposed to be that many sevens.
I have a game I'd like to recommend.
What game?
That's
What
been
game?
on Steam for a while and just recently
No,
came to consoles.
No.
Killing Floor 2.
Oh, God.
Wasn't that
I
game-
got that when I first got my
played-
PC. I think it was
played
with
that on
some kinda-
PS4. The
Gibbs
first
passed
one.
out.
Yeah,
What, you don't like that, Gib?
on PS4? Yeah, it was all right.
I thought it was fun. I don't go back to it too often, but I do play it on.
Isn't that one where there's like monsters on each floor and you have to go to each floor and kill them, and then if you die, you restart, and then you go back?
Yeah, it's like waves of killing enemies, like
Some shit
Gears of
like
War.
that, right? I don't remember.
I think it's 4-player co-op. Yeah, it's a blast.
I don't know. It's a blast. Why don't you just buy it on consoles and play with the community?
Because, man, I got to buy Destiny, right?
Yep.
That's why I got to save my monies.
Because we know Jesus is going to play with
Yo, I got and my brother went all out and he even bought like the Destiny Super Edition game, the $100 one. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I saw you had to download all the content. I was like,
yeah, that's what I got too.
I just bought the regular one.
What does that come with? Like DLC? Something? The DLC
Shit was $130 up here, man.
Oh.
I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one your brother bought comes with a legendary sword, legendary emote, and something else I can't think of off the top of my head.
So I could like do a legendary dance.
But they're worthless. I have better equipment already and better
How
emotes
dare
already.
you insult me? I have a legendary emote.
So he just paid to get early stuff.
I have 2 exotic emotes, an exotic ship, an exotic sparrow already.
All right, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm going to have all the exotic things when I play that game.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just saying that it's not worth buying it just for those things.
If you play that game.
Yeah, right? If I don't wait for Cuphead.
So, Gunny, where can they find you, brother?
Find me on Xbox Live, Steam, under Gunny Chief, and on Twitter, Gunny Chief. Harlan, what about you?
Xbox Live, LowWattLiving. If you want to play some Destiny, hit me up there. That's probably what I'll be playing for the next 5 years.
Shit.
I'd be like, let's go play Fortnite. Like, no, man, light level, bro. Got to get it up.
No, you can't join his party, Gunny.
You can't join
Yeah,
the
you
party.
can't join my party.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, not unless I have it.
Gunny, I'll play Fortnite with you if you want.
No.
And
I gotta go
PS4,
back to it
I don't
too,
play
man.
anymore, so...
Yeah, what happened to the greatest fucking free-to-play game ever made?
Hey,
Still
play
good, I love
early.
it. Still good, man.
Hey, Harlan, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I was thinking about later when that game comes out free to play, that probably means that we'll be able to, if I'm playing on PC, on my Epic launcher, I wonder if it'll just kind of be like a crossplay thing.
What? No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, would I be able to log into my account and that would be like right at my right level?
No.
Or I'd probably just have to start over again.
Probably.
It's a ways away. Just a thought.
You know, the Fortnite, the founder pack stuff, all the founder weapons take less stuff to make them than the standard edition.
Yeah,
Did you know that? Okay.
have that.
I don't know if you know that.
How about the best version?
Okay,
You did?
guys.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, sorry,
I
go
have
ahead.
2 copies. I gave one Eric.
Because once you get the Ultimate Edition, another
Yeah.
one unlocks.
Gave one to Eric.
That's like a really,
Yeah.
really expensive.
Tell
Gave
him.
one to Eric.
Repeat that one more time. Repeat it, Harlan.
Give
Yeah.
one to Eric.
Gave one to Eric.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then what does Eric do? What does Eric do? He don't even play with you, and he doesn't let you in the party.
Too.
Yeah, what's up with you motherfuckers giving Eric all the free games, huh?
He said he wanted to play it. That's why I bought it. He said it right
no,
off the
Jesus wants to play. Jesus wants to play a PlayStation 4, guys.
In my defense,
top. You want
Jesus.
to play Jesus? I'll buy it
In my
for you.
defense, Jesus, you already own Battlefield 1. I gave Eric
You
the
did.
copy of
You
Battlefield
did.
1 so
See?
he could play with you.
You're a thoughtful person, but Gunny over here just giving away games without considering me or my feelings.
Hey, I got a question. How many times do I have to come on the show before I get a T-shirt?
Oh, we need to make more T-shirts and sell them.
You got
We
to
need to
buy
sell-
a t-shirt. What are you talking about?
Oh
we
my
need to
god!
sell more T-shirts, man.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
gotta buy a
we sell our
Oh my
we sell our
gosh.
love.
This is like pay to win.
Pay to
Speaking
this
of
is
selling our
DLC.
love, Jesus. We are
Oh
selling
shit!
love.
We are
like
selling
that
our love. I totally forgot about that, guys. We now have a PayPal account for Horrible Gamers. If you want to, you
Tip
can
jar.
give us money, all your money. Just give us all your money that you want to give us.
You guys got that extra money in your pocket?
Yeah, a lot of
You
money.
You could just swing it our way. Just
Yep.
Just $1.
Just
Click
buy the
the link.
Xbox One X. Just give us the 500.
type
do
in,
good.
Unless you're llama money.
$10 million. Hit enter, and then we'll get it, and then we'll give you guys stuff.
Yeah, we'll give you like Xboxes and stuff. If we get $10 million, we'll give away like 10
Someone
boxes.
donates us.
2X.
That's our $1 million goal. If someone donates $1 million, we will give away Xboxes to a large amount of the community. How about that?
10
And someone
people.
has to Someone has to donate $1 million. One donation.
One donation, $1 million. Make it happen, people. But how do you donate? How do you donate, Ryan?
Where do you go?
There's a link. There's something. What is it? Horrible Gamers dot PayPal or /PayPal.me or something. I don't know. You tell me, Jesus. I don't remember.
Why are you making me tell you? Shit, this is bad promotion. Guys, go over to PayPal.com. You go to PayPal.me/horrible gamers with an S. You go there and you will basically get to donate money to us. It'll ask you like how much money do you want to donate, and you can put anywhere from $50 up to $1 million, and then it'll just accept it.
Why did you say the lowest amount was $50?
Well, yes.
I want people
Gunny
to donate.
Donated a penny. Gunny donated a penny.
I know. My wife's all, who is this? Who is this Jesus person?
His wife caught it. He's like, what the fuck is this crap? Oh, man.
Pennies away.
No. But you can donate to us, guys, and there will be links in the group, and there will be links in the page. You will see them kind of post every once in a while. You'll see a post saying like, hey, give us your money. This is the link. We're not asking you to give us money just for us, right? We're asking you to give us money so we can give it back to you. You know, as you guys know, 95%, or actually all of the money we've ever gotten from you guys, from the community, from t-shirts or from anything that we sell, has always gone back to the community. It has never been used to buy anything for us, right? Like, what have we bought? Nothing.
That's how I just used to make up,
that.
other than the stuff that I had that was kicking around my place. That's how I made those Funko boxes that we gave away earlier this year. That stuff costs money. It's
for sure.
And it costs money to ship, and it costs money to, especially when I'm shipping it to people in the States. Like, one of those boxes honestly cost me about $70.
Fuck.
Altogether after I bought stuff for it and then put my own stuff into it and then shipped it. It was around $70, and it's like,
yeah,
can't
it
keep
adds
doing
up
this
people.
every month, man.
Yeah, it adds up, man. Like, and not to mention we do pay for hosting, and I cover those costs.
That too.
We cover the cost for all that shit, and it's time we feel like we need to ask the community for help. If anything you can donate, we don't expect it, but if you want to give us $1, $2, $3, $100 million.
Anything, whatever you want.
If you
want to give us a penny like Gunny did, you can. You could be penny
that
pinching
came out to
Gunny.
2 cents, by the way. I had to pay a penny to PayPal.
Good.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just keep in mind that any money you do donate, it does get PayPal takes a cut, right?
PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal gets a cut. But hey, this is the easiest way for us to do it, because we could have done a Patreon, but Patreon makes you subscribe and put your credit card in, and you have to subscribe and do it every month. This way, you can just do it whenever you feel like it. We don't force you to do it every month, subscribe or whatever. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, we will not lock our shows behind a paywall. That means we will not make you pay money to listen to our shows a week early or 2 weeks early or whatever the fuck people do nowadays, right?
Yeah, they do those. What do they call
We're going to
them?
provide our content free of charge always, and we will try to keep the show ad free as much as possible. Sincerely, we're trying to do that, and this is the way we're going to do it. Is we're going to ask the community for money.
We can't do it any different because we do it live. So it's like you guys get it first right here.
True.
I guess we could lock the live show behind a Patreon or something
Make
stupid
him
like
pay.
that.
Pay $3 to watch live.
The 3 people that are watching us.
We'll make like $9 every Saturday, dude. That'd be a lot of money.
3 of us.
We'll have to pay ourselves to watch.
Yeah. We're watching us.
But yeah, with that being said, guys, we're also working.
Hey, hang on a second.
We should probably
You can find me on Xbox Live, gamertag Gib8777,
777.
Xbox Live, PSN, Steam, Nintendo, whatever. I'm there.
You're still listening. You're
Should-
crazy.
Come
Should
at
we
me
probably
with
say
Destiny
that there's
2. Let's play.
like 400 people watching or something? But we probably shouldn't say there's only 3 people watching.
There's like 1 million people watching.
No, there's
probably-
like 600 people right now. They're all chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, 632.
Say.
Oh, man, we're honest here.
We don't lie. No, we understand. Like 99% of our listeners are downloads. We get that.
We had probably one of the biggest groups of people in here at once tonight.
Yeah.
So
You're welcome. They came to see me.
Thank you.
came to see you.
Totally came to see you.
Dave,
But we
Hey,
get
Jesus.
it. We go live on Saturdays. We get it.
Hey, Jesus. What
up?
can you say?
It just says, peace out, Brussels sprouts. And we'll see you next week on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Bye.
Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Good night, kids. It's Jesus. Oh, it is Jesus, actually.
Jesus.
It's Jesus Christ. He's been
Jesus.
banned in Malaysia.
Jeebus, where you been all my life, Jeebus?
Dick face fucking
Fucking
shit.
recording this shit. Just for a backup, if you care to use it at all, use it.
I love you so much.
Quiet.
If you don't want to use it, don't use it.
I don't even like you, Vinny.
I know.
Mother sack.
I'm gonna go watch it tonight.
Are ya?
Are you?
How was it? I wonder how it was. I saw a few. I haven't seen anything solid yet on it, but I wonder if Mike's gonna want to see it. Let me see it tomorrow.
I'm waiting for my goddamn movie pass to arrive, but it hasn't.
Damn you movie passers. You movie passers, you're passing on by your movies. You're passing movies. You're passing stuff.
I don't think he's gonna make it to a movie.
No, I'm gonna make him.
In the news machine?
Yeah, it's on here. Jesus fights a lot. Okay, that's cool.
The article was, it was in there, dude.
Chill the fuck out, Jesus.
Dude, just take some breaths, go walk outside, slap yourself, go scream at the top of your lungs.
Y'all want to see some America ass shit? Look at this. This right here, it's a motherfucking cinnamon toast crunch in a motherfucking bar form.
Yeah.
This shit is delicious.
We got those in Canada.
I've never had this in
We
my
got
life.
that shit. That's not American, motherfucker. Don't try and fucking take
The
it.
The roads in
America,
Canada are
motherfucker.
paved with that.
Yeah. The roads in Canada are paved.
Pretty fucking good.
We just go outside and eat the fucking street. It tastes like
Cinnamon toast crunch.
cinnamon
treat.
toast crunch treats.
Yeah. Are they called cinnamon toast? Cinnamon toast. Whatever the hell. Cinnamon toast crunch treats. That's what they're called.
Damn, Skippy.
Skippy.
Buy Destiny 2. I will buy Destiny 2.
You will
I will buy Destiny 2.
will buy Destiny 2. You will buy Destiny.
I love Destiny
Fuck
2.
is happening right now? Are you guys on drugs? Did I not get the memo here?
What happened?
Maybe.
What's going on? Is the show over?
The show is over, I think.
Oh, okay. Something, I don't know, I spaced out for a minute.